Good evening, folks. Welcome to Godblack Games. It is I, Millie, your game mother, for this session of Aliens. We have some eager Marines ready to throw themselves into the fray tonight, I believe. I think. Yeah? No? Yeah? Sort
Fray
of.
me.
All right, so welcome to Godblack Games. We're about to play part 2 of Operation Dreamcatcher. We have with us this week Dan P and the immortal Breacher.
And he is immortal. He cannot die, or at least that's what he now believes.
Yeah, immortal Breacher. Similarly, not impossible to kill. Had a tangle with a facehugger. Is Simon and Gordon.
So I've changed my name, my other name to No for this session because I'm not sure I'm going to survive the whole of it.
They were chilling out at the back of the squad, watching the tail, but Dan M is here with Gun. How you doing, Dan?
Good evening. Thank you for having me. Good to be back.
That's a girl's name.
What?
It is actually a girl's name in old Norwegian.
Which bit?
Gun.
So it's Terry Gunn.
Terry
So-
Gunn. Yeah.
Are we taking bets on how quickly Dan dies tonight?
We
And
were
whether he's
thinking
gonna roll
maybe in the
64.
beginning of half of the first session.
Which Dan?
Which
This Dan.
This
Wait.
Dan, you Dan.
Yeah, why not me? Oh wait, you can't kill Breacher. You can try kill Breacher.
All right, it sounds like a challenge.
Promises.
Yeah. And then also Scarfaced and Grumpy. It's Max.
The equally unkillable
Equally
Sergeant Dan
unkillable.
Maxon.
Yeah. How you doing, Ben?
I'm good.
Good. Double Dan death is what Volcane UK is after. I'm with you. No cash this week. Pete, I believe is in the chat. I saw Garblag Prime just before, but there are some poorly folks that need their dad. So that's understandable. There he is. He's just popped up in chat. I'm sure from the disembodied chat we can pilot cash relatively well for Pete. But this is our squad. We have just made our way into the Talos satellite station, and we had a bit of a fight with a couple of what were they? They were
Vietnamese guards?
yeah,
They were UPP, weren't they? UPP like
I
security.
assume they were UPP.
I mean, they spoke Vietnamese at us, and
I think we just assumed they were UPP.
Yeah, no, they definitely were UPP commandos or guards of some kind.
I wouldn't
Definitely.
call them commandos. They
I'd be
might
very sad if they were
guards.
commandos.
They weren't commandos.
No, they're not. Meet
No,
your
no.
rigorous testing.
Well, they got tested by the baton and they failed.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Sure. So we beat them up, and then Gordon executed the one that wasn't about to die. Remember that?
Yeah.
So Gordon did that, and then
Gordon looked at Cash. Cash was going to do it, and then Cash couldn't do it, so Gordon did.
He stepped in for his buddy.
Yeah.
Stepped in for his buddy and just ended the life of this poor soldier. And so that's kind of where we one more thing where we ended. We then went over to the desk, and underneath the desk was this poor scientist, this dude in a white coat, and he was like, "I defect. I leave the UPP. I come to United Americas." And Gordon went, "Hello." And that's where we ended. So yeah, we're on this space station. We have been sent by Pope, everybody's favourite synthetic, to find out. Can anybody remember what our actual mission is, or are we just here to not be near Pope?
It's to stop.
We've got to stop the signal,
microwaves.
Mal.
We got to stop the signal and
Take
bring it
hostages.
back with hostages.
Yeah. So are we just gonna chuck this dude out into space and
No,
that's
he's
it?
a hostage. He's a hostage.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's
gotta
wearing a
keep him
white coat,
alive.
which means
Yeah.
he's smart, which means we need to take him.
He plays an important part in Operation Human Body Shield.
Yes.
I see. Okay, we're gonna do it that way. I like it. All right. You give me one moment. I will have a map of the station for us so we can see roughly where we are. Remember, we were given the map by Pope because this used to be a Weyland-Yutani facility. It was thought to be empty,
Decommissioned.
a decommissioned network satellite. It was. So this is the Talos station. There we go. And we are. It was hard. That word was hard. We are in this bit. Let's see. We are in this bit over here. So we're in the kind of comms relay center. Yeah. And so this guy, he looks up at you, goes, "I defect. I joined the United Americas. I defect." And Gordon, as you're sort of hauling him out from under the counter, under the desk, this dude stinks of like spirits, whiskey or something.
Oh, okay.
He is you know, if you took too deep a breath. Oh, does he? Because are you still in your spacesuits?
No, I think we took them off.
You took them off in the vestibule, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, he stinks. He stinks of spirits. He stinks of booze. This guy is just like barely. But you could get drunk off a big inhale here.
Oh, okay.
He's like, I defect.
Is there like a swivel chair or something? There's got to be a swivel chair.
Yeah, there's definitely, and it's bolted to the floor, right? Because it's a space station.
Yeah. Well, I'll dump him in it, spinning round, so he's pointing at someone important like Maxon.
Mm-hmm. And
You're in charge. He's yours.
He gestures, like he points to. Obviously, there's a big lift shaft in the way, but he points over that way, and he's like, "Let's go. We can go now. Let's go. I defect. I have."
Everybody, we got questions first, and I shall slap him.
Oof.
Yeah, unconscious or dead.
Just like a bit of a
Is
cuff.
the Geneva Convention still applicable here in a dark sci-fi future?
I'd probably not.
No.
Absolutely.
Given the way
did not
Gordon-
breach the Geneva Convention at all, in any way, shape, or form.
He just like no. I'll talk. Let's go. I'll talk.
Okay, sit, talk. The signal. Where's it coming from? Sorry, I'm American. Signal. Where's it coming from?
No. We can go. I can. I have. And he pulls. He reaches over to a drawer, which I'm sure causes much delight to everybody, as he reaches towards a desk drawer. Yeah. And then he's like, and he says like something in Spanish, and he's doing like the tappy kind of.
PDAT.
Yeah.
I'll reach into the drawer he's looking at, and if there's a PDAT in there, I shall hand it to him.
Yeah, there's like 2 or 3 PDATs. One of them's in like a charging rack. A couple have just dropped down. He takes it off you, and he very carefully in front of everybody sort of puts his fingerprint on it. It unlocks. It's he says, I have the he says a little bit more in Spanish, and then he's like, the brains in here, the brains. Yes, we can go now. Vámonos.
Breacher, do we want to blow the dishes on this?
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you say
think-
no to that little face?
I think I've got charges. I think
No, I've got the breaching charges.
you got the
Never
breaching charges.
Yeah. I'm the breacher.
You've got the nerve gas, remember?
I've got the nerve.
Whose idea was
I'll
that?
I'll hold out the big map and say, There's one that way and there's one that way, and I'll point up the corridors.
Yeah, you can see on here. There's the corridors either side.
Okay. Do you want to give me a charge and I'll go one way, you go the other?
All right.
Let's keep it together, Marines. Cash, you wait here with this guy, see what intel you can download, go through the PDATs, use his thumb if you need to, however you need to.
I'm sure
To get
Cash
the
draws a
information.
knife. It's like, yeah.
Are there any breathers down here? Are there any like breather units
Oh,
in case we blow the when we blow the dishes, if it blows a hole and we like suck
Are
all
you-
the air out?
I mean,
Are you asking this guy?
Yes. If there's any breather units in here,
Uh-huh.
'cause he's gonna need one.
Puts his head down and he's like, no, no, and you can see like he's racking his brains for the proper American for everything, because it's not English, it's American.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, no EEV, no EVA clothes.
Yeah.
No, none. We
Okay.
come to the station and we stay.
How do they repair things externally then?
I don't
They've had a
think they
couple
do.
of their own ships jetting about
Yeah.
outside. I think these dishes will probably eject using some kind of internal control. So rather than just explode them, if you can, run the
Yeah.
internal cycle to jettison the dish.
Okay.
But where's
You
the
can
fun in
use the
that?
breaching charges
Okay.
to destroy the hard disks and the central consoles.
All right.
Breacher looks visibly upset at this point.
Okay. So
It's going to work better in atmosphere than it will out in space.
But I want to see the dishes go bang.
I'll walk
It's the
up to
simple
Breacher.
things in life for you, isn't it, Breacher?
Breacher, give me one of the charges.
I'm not being funny, but you said you wanted to blow it up while you were inside. Even I'm not that stupid, Gordon. We can set it with a button. You know,
Oh,
don't always-
yeah.
you don't always
Okay.
blow it up while we're there.
Okay. I wasn't going to do that. Well, yeah, I was going to do that. Really.
All right, Marines, by twos.
Okay.
Sweep and
Who's coming with
destroy
me?
doors and corners.
Are we
We're
going to
all
go?
going the same direction.
We're going the same direction. Okay.
Cash, lock the door. See if you can get internal cameras up and running. Give us overview and shout out from in here. Take this guy to the chair if you need to.
No, no need.
Is that a metaphor, boss?
No, I literally meant tape him to the chair.
Right, boss.
All right then. Come on then, Breacher.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, Breacher, let's get you to work.
So you're gonna take the lift down. So
we
where do you
gonna-
want to go? Deck all the way down to the bottom, or are you just gonna go down to deck B?
So what are we doing with the dishes? Because we're on the same floor as the dishes.
Are we on the same floor as the dishes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what the map says.
Well, then we're going.
Well, first things first, we'll go and check out those. If we can jettison the dishes, great. If we can't, then maybe Breacher gets to go to work.
I definitely think we want to do the dishes before we go anywhere.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. But
Okay.
let's be honest, who cares about agreement? It's a job, we've got to do it.
Yes, Sergeant.
So which way are we going to go? That way or that way?
Want to go to the top gimbal or the bottom gimbal?
Let's go to the top gimbal. Sarge?
Go for it.
Okay.
Take point.
What's a gimbal?
I have taken point because the sergeant told me to. As I'm taking
fuck.
point, I'm looking at Breacher going, I'm on point.
It's a child. It really is a child.
All right.
So, because Breacher signifies back, you're dead first.
And I shall go with my shotgun like they do in the films, like half angled, like 45 degrees down, like.
All right. So where are we going? Are we going north or south?
Top
No,
gimbal.
All right. And then Gordon is going first. And then Breacher is behind them. and then everybody else is staying in the comms circle.
No, we're going too.
Oh, you're going behind him as well.
Yeah, Gunn and I are going as well.
All right. So
you can probably see us from where you are.
We're leaving Cash locked in comms and going with in case we encounter anybody.
I don't think there's any doors.
yeah, there's no doors, so it's ooh, if I can.
It's not going to stop people come running, though, is it?
I mean, it's not.
I mean, you can't.
Oh, are we
lock the
literally
door.
in the comms room?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we're in.
Oh, I
the-
see. No.
Yeah,
Screw
we're
it then.
in-
We'll stay in the comms room.
We're in this
Yeah.
round bit, and then Breacher and Gordon want to come up here.
Yeah, but if we let Breacher and Gordon go on their own, they're going to go up there and go, oh, we couldn't find the off switch.
Boom.
And just
No,
strap explosives to
because
it.
Breach has got a button, so he doesn't have to press it. Because Breach is sensible.
Oh, we've got a raid. Welcome, Dyson Logos and your party of 13. We're playing Alien Frontier Wars. We're quite the way through our Alien campaign. We're just deciding which side of the
All
satellite
right, I'm going.
to try and blow up whilst we're inside the satellite.
I'm going.
Perfect.
I am walking up the
Top
corridor.
Gimbal, get on it.
All right, so you head up this way. Are you attempting to be like stealthy? I mean, you've got
No.
Breacher behind you, so
No,
probably
no,
not.
no stealth at all.
Okay.
The opposition we faced earlier, I don't need stealth.
It's true.
Just inquiring. All right. I'd like you to make an observation roll. Don't forget your
Okay.
panic.
Yeah, 3 of them.
Have you got panic already?
I've got 3, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Some of us
but
work
more
for a
im-
living.
But more importantly, I've got observation. Because I took a point in it.
You should be at least one panic from
I've definitely got one panic, but I don't know how you got 3.
because he killed someone.
Will I have any panic?
I killed someone. I pushed because I want to be
yeah.
better than Breacher. And I started with a panic because I have nightmares. I
Yeah,
think that's how it
Gun
works.
Gun should have one panic from the entry, from the silent running entry. Everybody should be on
Cool.
one. Alright.
Because
So
of-
I got 1 success and I passed my panic roll on 2.
Nice.
I got 2 successes. Breacher is once again the superior marine.
Well, I think Breacher didn't see me nearly wet myself.
It's just a goddamn nursery run.
This is just how we cope with the stress.
I mean, I don't think Breacher can stunt an observation roll, so he's not going to.
How do you show off when you're just looking around?
Maybe Breacher does a roly
With
poly,
poise and purpose.
Roly
does some
poly
hero poses.
with your shield.
It's
You've
when
got
you
your
turn
shield
around
on,
at the
right?
end and you go, but did you see the 14 clowns hidden in the picture?
Yeah. So anyway, but Breacher got 2 successes anyway.
All right. All right. So how does this play out?
This is like about a 5-meter corridor, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty skinny. You can see at the end. You can see where there's like banks of heavy machinery, like dials and twisty spaceship style, not spaceship, submarine style stuff.
Well, we've been in mines with creepy stuff. We've been in all sorts. So there'll be some things we're looking for, aren't there?
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Also, Breacher is a heavy machinery guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just.
We need you to live so you can have a go in a loader then.
Oh, that's rubbish. Thought I had a card for it. Never mind. I'll just have to use the book.
I
So
always
I've
start to worry when you need cards and books.
Yeah, you should.
We haven't rolled initiative yet, so we're all good.
All right. Great. That's great.
Can't tell if she's being sarcastic or not.
Oh, it's great. It just depends on who it's great for.
I'd be worried.
Yes.
All right, Breacher. You see it. Well, you probably hear it more than a familiar kind of sound sort of triggers your combat reflexes. Let's call it that. Gordon.
Yeah.
Is too busy looking for creepy crawlies or spider, like the unseen horror we've been dealing with to realize somebody's shooting him.
Okay.
So, given that the observation roll was better for you than Gordon. If you want, I'll give you the use of the bodyguard talent, which means if you can make a mobility roll, you can trade places with Gordon and maybe take the shot. But
Absolutely.
But because you move, you won't get your armor from your shield.
That's fine.
Okay.
Absolutely fine.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
He doesn't need the shield if he can get one up on Gordon.
2 successes. I get in front of Gordon.
I'm never going to live this down.
Okay.
Gordo!
So you just like push him down. Maybe you like push your shield out and just knock him past.
I kind of go, Gordo! And just like push in front of him with the shield trying to lead the way, but obviously I'm kind of flailing, so it's not doing anything. But I'm more putting the shield between Gordon and the shots, so I'm letting myself be open to it.
Yeah.
But I'm saving my body.
And then I need you to make an armor roll.
Okay.
I mean, in fairness, it's still 6 dice.
Yeah.
That's what you've been shot with.
And I got 2 successes. Oh yeah,
Right.
is it armor piercing or is it?
Good question.
Because if not, I should have only rolled 3 dice.
On a space station, what kind of idiot carries armor piercing on a space station?
I think everyone else apart from me.
It's true.
I know pulse rifles have grenades.
We switched them out for electrical.
We did switch out.
Did we?
Yes.
Yeah,
Do we still have our side grenades?
Oh,
Don't worry, I have an RPG.
it is armor piercing.
Oh, okay. Sorry, let me re-roll 3. I get 1 success.
All right. So you deflect it, maybe expecting it to be an actual round. There's a fucking spike from a bolt piercer. It just goes kunk. You take 3 points of damage. Like straight into like your shoulder or your leg or something, and it's just like.
If they start shouting down that corridor, I'm cheesing it up there.
Breacher just lets out a small grunt.
As you've taken damage, you gain a stress.
Yeah.
And you lose 3 of your health, which
That's
now
fine.
leaves you on like 17 or something ridiculous.
No, it only leaves me on. Wait, I got to count now. No, it leaves me on 7.
boxes.
No, 6. It leaves me on 6. You've done some damage.
Okay, all right.
I might need a medic.
There is a bolt sticking out of your shoulder.
In fact, rather than grunting, he just looks at Gordon and goes, "Ugh, that's meant for you, that was."
And then we will draw initiative.
I hope I get the initiative. I hope I get...
Are you saying you don't shout or scream?
Absolutely not.
Because I feel
He's man upping, isn't he? He's trying
He
to be
did
the
shout
big man in front
Gordo,
of me.
though, when he pushed Gordon out of the way, so I'm responding to that.
You sure? Because you might have just thought we were just messing around again.
but Maxon doesn't know you guys very well.
Valid point.
I imagine Cash and Gun. Cash and Gun are just going, oh, for fuck's sake.
I mean, if I get
I'll
up
do
there
what
and they are
Sarge tells me
fucking
to.
about, they're getting a dressing down.
So Mackeson's going to blow a hole in the side of the ship with his pulse rifle, and we're going to get the blame for it. Is that what's happening here?
This one. Who wants this one?
I'll
always
take the first one.
I
take the
always
first
take.
one.
Go on, you can have the first card then.
Oh, look at this. They're trying to one-up each other over initiative cards. Who wants it?
Well,
Breacher can have it. Breacher can have it.
It's a 3.
I've broken the 9 curse. That's 2 weeks in a row now. I've got a low initiative.
All right, who wants this one? Do you want this one?
Yeah, I'll take that.
That's that. That's a 1!
Ah!
I'll have this one. Oh, it's a 4. Look at that. 1, 3, 4.
Oh, it hit me.
Do you want this? Do you want this one? It's a 7.
Of course it is.
And gun. You get a 10 because obviously they're just fucking around like you've seen them do it before, and Cash isn't even bothering. Cash is just like whatever, man. So 1 is Gordo.
Do I see him now?
From where the angle of the bolt kind of came, you can see. As you swing your body cam and your torch or everything up that way, you can see it's almost like there's a person, quite small. They're just starting to drop this bolt gun because they're single shot.
I figured they were single shot.
You can see that they've got like a knife in their other hand. Doesn't look like a combat knife.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a person up there. Looks like they're wearing coveralls.
Yeah. I shall walk forward, make myself as big as I can so that Breachy can't get past me without slamming me into a wall. And I shall raise my gun and say, "Come out and surrender, or I'm going to kill you."
Okay. Are you gonna overwatch? Like if they don't surrender?
No.
No, you don't want to like shoot them in case they don't surrender and they jump out.
I think the thing is, I'm still just like I'm still a bit like teary, because Breacher like threw himself in front of this, for me. So I'm kind of like, a part of me is kind of like, I'm all a bit emotional, right? Because the nightmares and everything. It's all a bit
stressed as well, yeah.
Yeah. So
the temptation to just hose the entire damn corridor with full auto fire and electrical grenades is quite high right now.
So I'm going to try and sound like if he doesn't put it down, he's going to die.
Okay.
That manipulation or command?
Yeah. Which one are you going for there, Simon? Manipulation or command?
I've got 2 dice in empathy. I have no dice in manipulation or command. Or medical aid for that matter, but I do have 3 stress.
Yeah. So which way are you going? Are you trying to be a big scary guard dog, or are you trying to be like an authoritarian capitalist jackboot?
The first one.
Big scary. All right. So you're doing intimidation.
Yeah. We'll go with that.
All right. Intimidate this poor crazy person in the room.
Hang on. Let me just take my panic check. I'm okay on my panic. I got no successes.
All right. Do you want to push? Oh no, you panicked.
No.
So you can't.
I can't
panic.
So
So you can't.
I can't push. Yeah.
All right. So you stand there and you shout at this person. Doesn't look like in the split second you have, doesn't look like they get what you're saying, which then leads us on to Breacher.
Breacher, not really understanding what just happened because Gordon normally shoots first, asks questions later, assumes that Gordon's seen something that we need. So Breacher's going to do the exact same thing and go, down or die. Doesn't even and he's going to do a command roll rather than... Because Breacher, ironically, has something in command.
Nice.
I got it from his life story, you see.
Oh, yeah.
However, I do not get a success, but I don't panic, so that's good. That's a good thing.
Would you like to push?
Yeah, because I didn't panic. So yeah, I'm gonna push. Let's take stress because I want some more stress.
Mm-hmm.
Aha! I get a success. However,
Excellent.
I have now rolled a 1, so let's see what happens. 4 plus 3, but I get -2 from nerves of steel, so I am fine.
Nice.
So
All right.
I get a pass on a command roll.
4. That's me. All right. Let me just see, because you commanded them, and the choice with a command roll is either comply or attack you.
Yes.
And I didn't shoot him. You know what I mean?
No,
it's like I obviously didn't shoot him. I've actually.
That's
No,
the
I'm
thing.
good with that.
She, it's a lady up here. She either complies with Breacher's role, command,
Yeah.
or attacks him. That's
Yeah.
her choices. I'm just gonna.
I wish I could inform her that one of those life choices will end poorly for her.
All right. She from up on this ledge, knife, and who's at the front now? Is it Breacher or Gordon?
Gordon. Yeah, Gordon's in front with his shotgun.
Yeah, she's got this kitchen knife, and that's the thing that you notice as she lunges for you. It's not a combat knife. It's not. It's not like something that is intended for this. She literally launches herself at you with the knife. Would you like to make an armor roll? Because she gets a success there.
Yeah, but it's not armor piercing, is it?
No, it's not armor piercing.
That'd be a damn good kitchen knife.
Okay, I got 2 successes.
All right, so she launches herself at you. I think a knife only does 1.
I imagine it'll only do 1.
If it does 2, that'd be good. If it does 3, that'd be better.
It does 1.
Let's
just go with it. Does 1.
Rifle. She doesn't have a rifle.
A pistol does 1.
I mean, it's a pretty close combat knife. A knife does 2 damage.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job if you rolled 2 successes on your own, then, isn't it? Really?
I know. Darn it. All right, so she launches at you, Gordon.
Yeah.
She's got this knife in her hand. She leaps off this unit in the side of the machine area, dives out at you, launches into you. She's small, she's slight. She does that thing where she probably wraps herself, like her legs around you, and you can feel her like trying to. And the freaky thing is, she's not like screaming or shouting or you know. If you launch yourself at another person in one-on-one combat, there would be a bit of a go for it, a bit of a yeah. She's not. She's like wide-eyed, breathing.
Does she smell of booze?
She does not.
Like,
smell
has
of
she got
booze.
serial killer eyes?
Yeah, she does have serial killer eyes. She launches, and you can feel like, and it's only the sort of like the push and the shove and maybe the high collar of your thing that's stopping her. 7. Who was on 7? Is that Maxon?
That's me, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a tussle going on, and you can't tell. You've not spent time with these guys, but Cashin seems to be like, oh fuck, they're just dicking around again as you make your way up.
Can I run up there and punch someone?
I mean, Breacher stood at the back.
But if Breacher stood at the back, then there isn't a tussle going on, because that means the tussle's happening in front of Breacher.
Yeah, as you start moving up that way, you do hear like Gordon. What did Gordon shout? He said something like, "Come down and I won't kill you," or something. Yeah. And then Breacher's like,
"Subtle as a brick.
Get down and don't die." So they are challenging someone.
Yeah, I'm a run up and punch someone.
Okay, it's quite cramped here. Everybody's in sort of engaged range. You're just gonna do a close combat roll. You get close. You sort of see there is this, and she's got some sort of jumpsuit on. She's got her legs wrapped around Gordon. She's holding on. Maybe she's got a hold of the top of his helmet, and she's trying to stab him with a kitchen knife.
Right, so this arm will just come over his shoulder and punch her in the face. Two successes.
All right. She has no armor. So.
How much does a punch do?
I had that unarmed attack just then. I think it's 1.
I think it's 1, and it doubles armor, doesn't it? If you're punching someone in armor.
Yeah. Yeah. She don't have no. She ain't doing armor. What's she doing armor for? Unarmed attacked. Damage 1. Range engaged. Armor doubled.
Can I spend one of those successes on something funky, like knocking her back?
Okay, yeah. So you.
Or even better, on dealing a crit. That'd be hilarious. But
no, it's not.
but not on a punch,
Unfortunately, like Coriolis, you have to break her before you give her a crit.
Yeah, that's fair.
But
yeah, I want to knock her back with the punch.
So perhaps rather than a punch, you like make your way down. You can see this person, and you just grab hold of the back of a jumpsuit and just yoink her.
Fall her off, yeah.
Yoink her into the wall. Her head bashes into the wall, and she slides down onto the floor, a little bit dazed, but more in a crouch. You can see Breacher's got this bolt or a wound in his shoulder from something, and that puts us on 10 with gun.
I think I'll be getting my ass over there as well.
Cash is like, they're just fucking around. It's just they're just doing the bigger dick contest.
Right. Well, I'll get on my comms.
Mm-hmm.
And radio the Sarge.
Yeah.
And just checking in, boss. Everything okay? Over.
He follows like radio etiquette. He behaves himself. He follows orders.
Do you reply, Maxon?
Yeah, I'm gonna point my gun at her very close up and just go. Boys, you've got a new girlfriend.
All right.
Say again, over.
Is this all on open comms? Right?
Yeah.
Crazy ninja, it's really cool.
Crazy ninja.
All right. Do you want me over there, boss?
All cool. Keep an eye on the other door just in case there's any more of them.
Roger that. Over. And I'll go and watch the other door.
All right, so you go and watch the bottom arm of the stuff. Cash is looking at this guy who's about to defect. He's kind of along the lines of, nah, just stop touching stuff. Just, no, I don't need your help. Sit still, kind of thing. Which brings us back around to number 1. So, Gordon, do you still sort of stay stood down now Maxon's here with the gun, or you going to kick her?
I'm going to tell her, it's going to be okay. You're going to be fine. And then I'm going to step out of the way and say, Breacher.
Oh, okay. You move back?
Yeah, because Breacher can just do Breacher.
Right.
With his stun. No, he's got a stun thing.
He has got a stun stick.
He just goes, Duzz, and she collapses. Not dead or shot in the head by Mackerson.
I'm not going to shoot her in the head. I'm not a sociopath.
Well, I don't know that.
Fair.
You are pointing a gun at her head.
I mean, she did just launch herself at you.
She's an enemy combatant who has shot one of my squad.
Yeah, but she hasn't just tried to... Something hasn't just appeared and tried to go down my throat. So at this
so
point
this is
in
all
time,
chill now. Nothing's trying to kill it.
I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm like...
There are more bad things in the galaxy than Xenos.
I'm still trying to work it out.
So Gordon stepped
So
back.
I'm trying to calm her. My words are trying to calm her before Breacher zaps her. See?
Okay.
That's assuming he does zap her, because all you said was Breacher.
Breacher.
I failed.
I mean, he might try and use a demolition charge on her.
I failed. No, he wouldn't. I know
He's just going to crack open the CN20. That's what's going to happen here. Take a deep breath, folks. Just nerve gas the whole room.
I've just stepped to one side.
Yeah, Gordon's made a way for you.
We can grapple, right? So I can detain her, right? And it's a strength roll off, if I remember rightly. And then I'm going to just go and seize control of her, because there's no way she's stronger than Breacher, or at least in Breacher's mind, there's no way she's stronger than Breacher. So he's just going to grapple her, because he's worried that he might hit her too hard with the baton, because that's what happened with the guy in the corridor. So
yeah.
And
yeah, when you accidentally murdered that guy.
Yeah, when I accidentally murdered that guy. Is it just a straight strength roll, or is it still a close combat roll?
I think you have to make a close combat roll to start the grapple, and
that's right. And then to keep hold of it, it's then an opposed strength roll. I remember now.
Yeah.
I did this with my big Russian guy once.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to realise I got like a typecast for my characters.
Hey, if it's fun.
I got 6 successes on 14 dice. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I've got to roll a panic dice though. Just bear with me.
Okay.
I rolled a 1. I'm absolutely fine.
All right, just like that's like -1 or something. No, before, so it'd be 2. Yeah, it's all good. So Breacher just like comes in and just applies the biggest of
Bear hug.
womb soldier snuggle ever.
I'll hold his shield.
All I got then coming back was womb soldier snuggle. What's going on?
So Breacher turns around with her look like this and goes, "I've got a Gordo."
The Dan and Simon show. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
It's a comedy sketch.
Yeah. You try and do dark, existential, future horror, and it just turns into summer camp. So you scoop her up, and she does struggle and resist and that kind of stuff. Is this like D&D where she can still attack you at disadvantage?
I think she just has to. I think she can try and break the grapple.
Mm-hmm.
I think
that's all she can do.
Grappling rules.
Yeah.
We need a whole new book for this 3.5 edition grappling, and damage, coup de grace. You don't need that. Ranged combat, ambush, sneak attacks, slow actions, movement. Where are we? Let's have a quick look. I just want to check. Close combat. Oh, the only action they can perform is to break free, which is a slow action, and they have to win an opposed close combat. While you are grappling, the only action you can perform is a grapple attack. All right. So all she can do is close combat. Versus Breacher's 9 million dice, because she is trying to break free. She doesn't want to be held. I mean, I know I couldn't use it, but did I get a reroll?
No, you didn't actually. I don't think we all did.
Who got rerolls? I'm not on Twitch, so I never.
We've
know
all
if I
got
get
a reroll.
Everybody's got a reroll.
Hang on, Millie
except
might
for
have
me.
got one really early on. I can't remember. I'm just
can't see
scrolling
it.
back and checking.
Can she beat 4?
No.
Then.
Well, not on this roll. Not on this roll.
No.
Let me just put that. All right. So she is thrashing. She's trying to. Thanks. No. Hey. She's thrashing. She's trying to bring this knife up to try and. But you're just like, shh, or like stay still. Don't make me kill you, kind of thing. Maxon, what do you want to do? What are you going to do, Ben?
So is she still struggling?
Yeah, she doesn't want to be. She's not screaming and shouting. She's doing this all.
Oh, but then she's being held
Quiet.
by an AWS. So
Yeah.
take her down to the comms room, tape her to a chair.
All right, you just.
Breacher tries to salute, but realises his arms are preoccupied. So just kind of lifts her up as a salute.
Yeah. Aye, Captain. Yes, sir.
All right, Gordon. What can you do about this door?
The disc, yeah. All right. I'll do a heavy machinery roll, see if I can do this disconnect thing that Sarge said.
Yeah, sure. All right, let's make a heavy machinery to try and understand and see what's going on here.
Because these things are meant to be designed with a way of just ejecting external hardware, if need be. Can I give him a command roll to
3 successes.
support him?
Oh, he's got
I'm on 9
successes.
dice. I'm on
He's
9
got 3
dice.
successes. It's not a problem.
And I didn't panic, which is great.
Phew. All right. So.
I'll definitely lose one of those to show off.
Oh,
You know,
use-
like
so 2
so
successes.
like yeah, 2 successes. So like
But-
even though it's written in like Russian or Spanish or whatever, I'll just tell him, oh, you do this, look, it's easy.
Right. So there is a couple of steps complication here. You can't. It's plugged in, and it looks like even though this is the original Weyland-Yutani space station, looks like the UPP have been doing some modifications here. There's a bunch of cables and stuff that aren't what you'd expect. Looks like they've soldered some stuff in. So right now, if you did the standard eject that Weyland-Yutani would have, the dish should sort of be tethered by these additional cables. Someone would have to go outside with a bolt, with a blowtorch, with a cutter, and sever them externally.
I shall relay that information to the Sarge.
Can't these fuckers just leave things alone? Do it anyway. If we have to go out and cut it, we have to go out and cut it. It's better than blowing the hole in the side of the station.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
So what? Once I've done it, I'm assuming there's something. There's some kind of like cables that actually connect data going to this.
Mm-hmm.
So even though I can't from this point jettison it,
mm-hmm.
I can certainly say, well, this is where all the information comes in that
mm-hmm.
shoots out of it, and I can cut them.
Yeah. You want to start cutting everything on this side?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Once I've done my disconnect, I'll just basically start chop.
Yeah, it's going to take a little while, though. It's going to be like
fine.
30-40 minutes of work at least. Even not caring about what's going on, it's going to take a while to just be like, all right, I'm going to cut through this. So we leave Gordo being like, no problem, Sarge, no problem. I've got this kind of thing. And Breacher making his way down the corridor with this. She's quite small, especially compared to Breacher. She's definitely not an encumbrance to you making your way along the.
And she still made no noises yet.
She's not screaming. She's not shouting. As you
can Breacher do like the basic sign language for calm down?
Well, as you start to think about that, you can hear. Like as she slowly stops struggling, she's muttering something. She starts muttering like a phrase or two in Russian, just to herself as she's, and it's like the same 2, maybe 3 phrases.
Breacher does not know Russian.
No.
Baba Yaga comes in night.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, so you carry her down. She stops struggling. She's sort of, whether she's biding her time or she's just given up, you're not sure because you only carry her for a minute or 2. The guy that got Cash is like got PDATs and his desk out and all that kind of stuff going on. The guy who he's talking to has got a hip flask out, and he's like, he's Cash is like, stop it, man, no, fuck off, kind of thing. And as he clocks, you've got this woman. He like, oh, and he spins the chair around and is sort of like behind it. No, I put the airlock. She's been listening. She's put it out the airlock. Or suddenly he's gone slightly German, which is not right. He's Spanish. Send her away. She cannot come with us. This is not good. She has been listening too much. She likes it.
Ah, crap. She's heard the signal. Drives you nuts.
The guy
makes you go crazy.
Like, yes. We have it here, yes.
Yeah, so what do you guys know about this signal? Because this is very familiar to me. This stinks like a UPP op I saw not a few weeks ago.
Are you asking the Spanish guy?
Yeah.
He looks at you. He says, I can tell you much about the project.
Do I remember what the project was called that I rescued Pope on?
Yes.
Sorry about that, by the way.
You will. Let me just find the page. Ba, ba, ba. Where are they? Where are they? Oh. Project Murano, I think it is off the top of my head. I can't find the proper page, but yeah, Project Murano will do for now. And when I find the proper name, we can.
Is this shit connected to Murano?
He's like, see, yes, I can give you many details about this, but we should
go.
What
do you know? What do you know? Do you have one here? Is there one on the station?
He looks. He goes. Dos.
2? You got 2 of those fucking things on the station?
Sí, dos.
You fucking idiots! I should grease you right now, motherfucker.
I think Maxon's stress certainly goes up a level.
I think my stress goes up a level for that.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking idiots. They've got 2.
Breacher, obviously seeing the sergeant go a little bit nuts, goes, do we blow it up now?
I shall pull my shit together.
Okay.
This Nut Marines mission objective just got a damn sight more serious than you thought. Now, I've heard your horse shit about bug hunts and shit you've seen. But have any of you seen one of the black-skinned bug creature things?
Yep.
Yep. Killed quite a few of them. Boss, Sergeant.
You've seen one?
Yeah, they're like the weird head. I beat them to death with my baton.
Shit, boy, you're good.
Yeah.
And then I blew a load up with my RPG as well.
So you know they're for real. You're not going to think I'm some kind of crazy asshole if I talk about them.
Oh, I think you're crazy, but not about that.
Well, I'm a crazy asshole because one of those fuckers did this to my face.
Oh, you're all pretty now, though, Sarge.
Used to be. Gordon, you seen this shit?
Yeah, I hauled one out of the water. It looked a bit crazy. I got attacked by one of those little things that tries to stick their thing down your throat. That was really scary.
The what now? I ain't seen shit like that.
All right. Little tiny thing crawls around and then leaps up on your face.
I've only seen the big fuckers.
All right. Am I still just cutting this thing, or do you want me to just blow it and stick my suit back on?
No, we can't blow this thing. We need to use those breaching charges. I was on an op. The one that pulled that Pope motherfucker off of the planet he was on. It's supposed to be a simple sweep and clear. Turned into a total clusterfuck. I lost a good Marine.
Isn't it always like that when we start these things with the word simple?
Do you guys know Yazzie? Did you ever meet Yazzie?
It's up to you if you want to say you've met a crazy ABBA-loving
Yazzie
driver.
I feel like Breacher actually did, because wasn't he on that planet before what's his face sent him off to join us? Yeah.
No, it wasn't the same planet. They weren't doing the mission on the same planet. But you might have choose, into combat. Hey, follow Black Cats. Thanks for raiding. We're playing Aliens Frontier War.
Yazzie was a badass.
Oh, well.
Bit nuts. Badass with a machine gun. Knew what she was doing, but she got in too deep. She got eaten. That little thing that you fought, that dead one that you saw, they ain't nothing compared to the big boys. They got a daddy one of those bad boys. And this fucker just told me they have 2 of them on station.
No. It's not a papa. It's the mama. And he's searching for it like what's to
Does he start like signaling?
Yeah, he's doing like like.
I like this game.
It's got a big head. We know it's got a big head.
No.
A crown.
Fucking.
Oh, it's green.
See,
Is that what you're trying to say?
That's the queen. They
I
are
love
green.
this game.
Like bees.
It's
fucking insane, man.
Yeah. It's more like ants.
Yeah, it's more like ants. No,
these things are fast, they're nasty, and they will fuck you up. And they have 2 of these goddamn things on the station, and that's where the crazy signal's coming from. Murano was the op. They were pumping that shit out of this monster's brain and into the brains of people. And these motherfuckers have worked out how to make it mass produced, and they've got 2 of those fuckers downstairs.
2 of these queens.
You can see breach counting these breaching charges. I've got 4, boss.
2 each.
You want me to stick a breaching charge to a queen thing, Medingle? Why don't we just go on the outside and kind of like put them on the outside and blow the outside up, and then watch them?
Because I don't know if these things can survive that. You got the CN20, Gordo.
Hey, sorry, I'm still cutting through some stuff. Yeah,
he's
I've
like
still
on
got
the
it.
other end of the.
Yeah, I'm like
listening to Blue Oyster Cult, Bad Moon Rising, shit like that.
There's a little bit of flossing in between cutting things up. I'm like playing music in my head.
Our mission objective's just got a damn sight more serious. We're going to kill those things. We ain't bringing this signal back. Those things are bad news. When I found Pope, he was trying to do research on the signal, and he left people. He left them connected to that thing.
Your mission was to recover him because the UPP had kidnapped him.
What's our overall mission objective for this one? Okay.
It's supposed to be collect the signal and the device that's producing it and bring back hostages. The device that's producing it is a goddamn alien.
So, Sarge, what do you want to do about this one? And he's still holding it, and Breach is still holding.
She's muttering to herself in Russian.
You got to tape her to a chair, man.
But if she's crazy and gets free, she kills Cash and this guy here, and we need him alive.
Cash.
I'd like to think that Cash could take care of her. He's a big boy.
Cash goes, my diagnostics could be wrong. And he points to a console, but that's a proximity warning.
It's like we're about to have company.
There's no more information here. And then as he's like trying to find more information, run through systems, the Spanish guy he like takes a swig from his hip flask and he comes over to help Cash. You can hear him sort of talking in Spanish. The woman begins laughing, because obviously she speaks Spanish. Cash is like, "Stop it! You can't touch my stuff. You know, this is my gear." And then the whole station shakes. I'd like everybody to make a mobility roll.
Do I suffer a penalty because I'm trying to hold on to this crazy person?
Yeah, let's give you a -2 as you keep hold of her.
Cool.
2 successes.
Hey, 1 success.
All right, you managed to keep hold of her. You stagger around a bit.
2 successes because thanks, stress.
Yeah, my only success was on a stress die.
Mine too. I'm so glad it went that way round because I had 2 1s on non-stress die.
I got 2.
Mm-hmm.
I passed my panic roll.
Another panic roll. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Can I use? Oh, that's fine. Yeah. I'm gonna put my helmet back on.
Yeah. Good plan. Good plan.
Yeah.
Gun, how did you do? 2?
I've got 2 successes.
All right, you're all ready. You're all prepared for this. The whole station shakes. Everybody staggers, does the Star Trek thing. Yeah, thanks, chat. Yeah, we all shake. Some of Cash's peanuts like slide onto the floor. The Spanish guy is like, "Oh, I'll help," that kind of stuff. And then another alarm goes off, and it's like there is there's an airlock breach. The one of the lower decks. Deck. What would it be? Let me see. Let me look at the map myself.
Deck Jeff.
Deck Jeffy Jeff.
It's the Boston Jeffy Jeffs.
Yeah, Deck C is venting Atmo. It's where the main umbilical is. Everybody. It's where the control
I'm going to turn to
is.
the Spanish guy and say, what room are they in? What floor are they on?
Oh, on B, in between, downstairs. And he says, in the lift. We'll take you to the level. They are in, and he says something in Spanish, and then maybe he's finally got a PDAT to translate. Says, coolant storing for the reactor. The ships are escort. They provide short coolant exchanges, so we could use our coolant vats for her, each of them.
You
keep them on ice.
We tried to keep them in cryo, but we have to balance it carefully. I'll defect. I'll tell you all the details of our work.
Now the cryo's not working. Is that what you're saying?
No. Now we don't have extra coolant for our reactor. For any gestures like lights and we keep them cool. It helps them sleep. If they go too cold, we do not get the signal. MSS is very cross, and we don't get to see our families. And
and they're waking up.
We have to balance very carefully.
Why don't we just put them both in a deep freeze and go blow the crap out of them while they're frozen? Transfer the coolant from somewhere else.
That's smart thinking, Marine. Can we flash freeze these fuckers?
He points at us like, you are asking me?
I'm asking you.
No. We do not keep this much coolant. We have to keep them just right. Maybe one, but the other would wake.
All right, boys, we've got to leave it how it is, but we've got to get moving, because if those people on C deck make their way to B deck first, they're going to fuck us. And not in a good way.
Oh, I still think we should blow the dishes, leave, and have the Tam blow this whole thing to hell.
Tam won't blow the whole thing to hell because Pope wants this tech. If he found out there were two of those things on this station, he'd be trying to retrieve them.
Well, why don't we just kill Pope?
I like your thinking even more. It's getting better. You know what? Let's roll the CN20 down the lift shaft, down the elevator shaft. Sorry, I temporarily became British for a moment there.
Is there anything else that we can rig to it to make it a bigger explosion?
Well, the CN20 is nerve gas. We don't want to burn it off.
I don't know what the nerve gas, if the nerve gas will work, boss.
There's only one way to find out. We roll the CN20 in first. We suit up and we go in after it.
This lift just goes down one level. There is another lift to go to C deck where the control and servers are.
Yeah, I kind of want to nerve gas the crap out of the alien monsters, thanks.
No, they are in coolant tanks. They're not connected to...
They're in tanks? Fuck's sake, why are you protecting these things? Have you not seen what they could do to a person?
Yes, that's why we keep them cold in coolant tanks.
But you're keeping them alive!
For the project, he holds his hand up. He speaks so fast in Spanish, and you can tell he's doing that kind of.
Making another point of stress because this guy's pissing me off.
Another raid. This is a third raid tonight. Thanks very much for the raid, folks. Welcome, Weird TV. We're just debating on whether we try and nerve gas everybody on Talos.
Sarge, why don't we just the reactor to this place needs coolant as well, right?
Yeah.
Can't we just deactivate the coolant to the reactor from here and just wait for this place to blow, but we're not on it?
Yeah, but maybe they're not on it
the
either.
reactor up.
I think,
I mean, that'll make a pretty big boom.
Much as I'm reluctant to say it, Breacher has the smartest idea here. You can write that shit down
Now
if you
we're
want,
fucked.
Breacher. That's going on your goddamn report, son.
Oh, that's good. Can I just
mentioned
ask
in
a favour from
correspondence.
someone? Can I just ask a favour from someone? It's starting to ache a little bit. Can someone take this bolt out my shoulder? It's been in there for a little while now, and it's starting to ache a little bit.
I'll try and make a first aid roll, if I may.
Have you taped this girl to a chair yet?
They're still holding on to it.
Still holding on to her. Still got her tight.
How about we tape her to a chair,
Uh-huh.
preferably a chair with wheels on, so that when we escape, we can just push her out.
No, it's a space station. All the chairs are bolted to the floor.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's tape her down, and then that feels. In fact, maybe we should tape the other guy down as well.
Me?
Yeah, this guy might be worth protecting.
I've been so helpful. I wish to defect.
Yeah, which is why we're securing you.
Wait, so are we doing my plan where we blow up the dishes and then go kill Pope and blow up this place?
No, fuck the dishes. We're blowing up the reactor.
Oh, right, that plan. Yeah, that was a good plan too. Yeah, that was a good plan. Damn.
Straight to plan 0.
So where's the reactor?
Downstairs. We got server rooms. We got a floor that's got these alien creeps on.
The control to the reactor is on the deck that is it was vented atmo. But the
We have
synthetics
suits.
down there should be able to keep it operational. Maybe we could contact them.
What kind of synthetics do you have?
Joe.
Cheap and nasty ones.
No, these are special purchase from MSS. They have a very good English accent. Beautiful hair.
That sounds very familiar, boss.
Disturbingly.
Here, gun, have you got this spike out my shoulder yet?
Yeah, go on then. I'll make a quick roll. What is it for first aid again?
Empathy.
Oh,
and
empathy. I've got
medical.
some in empathy.
It's empathy and medical aid, I think it is.
I don't think I've got any medical aid. No.
I don't think anyone has medical
But I do have some empathy
and some stress.
and one stress.
And have you got a medical kit? Doesn't that give you some extra dice, doesn't it? The medical kit.
Gives you 2 extra dice, doesn't it?
Everybody should have a medical kit. Are you going to use your medical kit? Right, here's
Yeah.
the thing. Here's the thing. He's not going to regain hit points from you pulling this thing out.
Oh, so don't use the medical kit.
So don't use the medical kit.
Yeah.
Well, I'm at least gonna, clean the wound and.
Yeah,
Well, you can do another medical roll afterwards.
Alright.
Until
Success.
Alright. So we pull it out. We don't cause any further damage to Breacher. We clean him up. We make him not as good as new. That would require a whole degree. We could go to see Karen in Traveller. She'd be able to make him good as new. Across the streams there. But yeah, we pull it out, we clean the wound, we dress it. There's not going to be any lasting scars or that kind of stuff. But it's mostly like first aid, triage. Oh no, okay, there will be a scar. It's a big honking 2-inch diameter bolt in your shoulder. There's not going to be any infection or loss of movement or that kind of stuff. We've been chatting for about 15 to 20 minutes or so. We've been debating what's going on and that kind of stuff. Gordon is almost finished on his severing this north dish.
Do I lose the stress because I've been concentrating on what I'm doing, and no one's tried to kill me for the last 20 minutes?
No.
Okay.
Even that, right? So this is the stressful thing. Like all this time, it's almost like the hairs on the back of your neck are still on edge. Like
the signal's still running.
The little bit of the monkey brain that Gordon has still thinks a giant predator is going to fall out of the rafters and eat him. And then there's that nagging side of your brain which is like, could have just killed her. could have just shot her in the face.
Have I got any grenades?
You've got some of those electro grenades, yeah.
I've got electro grenades. Well, they're not very good.
Okay, Cash, pull up schematics for B and C.
Yeah, you've got them already, yeah.
Yeah, we've had.
All right, here's what we're going to do, Marines. We're going to B deck. We're planting 1 breaching charge on each of these alien queen daddies. We are then going to C deck, where we are going to plant the remaining 2 on whatever the hell we can get to down there. We're going to need suits to do this. We're going to have. Can we wear suits over armor, Millie?
Yeah, you can but it will.
It seems really silly if we couldn't.
Reduce your mobility, which in turn will reduce your combat. So, those 2 pings, those are the 2 tanks, the coolant tanks, and then the reactors in between them.
If they're in coolant tanks, we can't use the nerve gas to kill them. We're going to have to use the breaching charges to do it. So we slap a breaching charge on the face end of each one. These things can be killed. I killed one myself.
Well, if the reactor's in between them, boss, do we not just put all 4 charges there, get the hell out of Dodge and blow the whole station up?
What, kill the things and leave the station?
Well, I mean, if the reactor's there, it's likely to blow up the entire station, right?
Yeah, we'll do. And that's what the last 2 breaching charges are for. But I want to be sure that we blow those things' faces off.
Is that not it there next to each other? And he starts pointing to the signals that Millie just gave us, and the bit in the middle which she said was the reactor.
Is the reactor on B?
Do you want to see
in the middle
B deck
of
a
the
bit
2?
better?
Please.
There we go. All right, so this is B deck. Bear in mind you're only running off the Weyland-Yutani schematics, so things may not be exactly what you plan.
They've added anything.
We have 1. So the pings. There we go. The pings there are the coolant rooms. On the schematics, the white ping. Is that going to move it? No, I'm moving the wrong one. Let's move the right ping on the schematics. The white ping is like reactor control, but your scientist buddy says they've rerouted that down to C deck. And
that's not the important bit. We don't need the control. We need the reactor itself. And you can't move one of those on a station this size, surely.
No, it's definitely that one that's still there in between the 2 things.
Well, boss, I can make it go boom if you needed to make it go boom.
We're going to B deck. We blow the entire deck.
Do we want to try and get one of these ships to dock with this so we can get off on their ship?
We've got a skiff. I can fly that. I flew it here.
You can fly it, and there's 2 ships outside. So we get on the skiff.
They're going to be a bit distracted by the explosion.
We slowly float away and then go.
Okay.
If we try and get one of them to dock with us, then we're screwed if they decide to fight.
Sarge, someone's made a seal on C deck. The air is.
Bigger company. Let's move.
The air is still. So the air is still there. So what's the plan? We're going to go down into the lift and set some breaching charges?
I think so.
Right.
I'll come back from my antenna, my thingy.
Gordon, front and center. We've got action stations.
Okay.
Hey, Cash, do you think you could make all the robot-y guys on the C deck attack the guys that come through the airlock? Is that even possible? I don't know what you can do with robots.
He's like, if these are proper synthetics, no. If they're working Joes, they'll be slaved to an Apollo. But this place is running on Mother 3000.
Plus, this guy just said they're running David's rather than Joe's. Those things are going to be autonomous.
Are we sure this is UPP if they're using all of that equipment?
All of the above. There's UPP shit going on here, but there's way you stuff going down too.
He nods. He's like, no, that we are definitely. Well, I defect. I am United Americas now. Yes, you will confirm this. I defect. But this is definitely a UPP project. We have several members of the Ministry of Space here. We are doing some scientific research. My family are probably in prison while I'm here. I wish to defect, and we can help my family escape, yes?
Sure, buddy, sure. for now, let's just get out of here alive ourselves. So, here's the plan, boys. Elevator, B deck. B deck, fuck shit up.
Okie doke.
That's the plan. That's as far as it goes.
Okay.
Anything coming off of C deck, we shoot the crap out of it until it's dead.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's a synthetic or if it's a UPP soldier. Nothing comes onto B deck until we finished screwing it.
Okay.
Can Cash lock down the other elevator? Cash can do that, can't he? He's techie, isn't he?
I'll give it a go. And he looks at Maxon.
Cash on you. If you can shut this place down, so much the better. Do what you can to keep the UPP and Wayu from getting access to these goddamn mummy aliens.
Okay. I will return to where everyone is.
Breacher finally tapes the lady to the chair as well.
There's a good chance Pope is going to try and kill us on return, by the way.
Oh, we'll kill him first. Unless he shoots us in our skiv, and in which case we're in trouble.
That's a whole different ball game there, boss. I mean,
that's a problem for later us.
Yeah.
Right now, we've got alien monsters to kill and UPP soldiers to fight.
Never thought they'd be telling me that when I joined the Corps, boss.
What, you thought it was all going to be, you can hold an M41A?
No, I just thought we were going to be fighting UPP, not alien monsters in space.
Well, I'll tell you what, you focus on the UPP.
The guy in the chair just goes like, no, and he points at the other woman. Like, yes, yeah. She's UPP, I am Americans now.
Yeah.
All right, boys, I know we got voltaic grenades rather than explodey ones, but stick them in the pipe and get ready to smoke them.
Okay.
Don't worry, boss. And he taps his RPG on the back of his shoulder. We still got one big gun.
Safer already.
Maybe two. Oh, yeah. Go on, Gordo. Let's go.
Let's go.
Have some fun.
So we all bundle into the lift. We've all put our spacesuits on. Is that what we were doing? We're going to take a minute or two to...
Yeah, we're going to have
to,
to, just in case.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not happy with this.
Okay, so...
What kind of elevator music we get?
It's going to be the girl from Ipanema. It's always the girl from Ipanema.
Oh, surely not. Surely this is going to have the Spanish flea on it.
No, it's the Wayu station. They haven't had a chance to change the elevator music yet. That's like the hardest setting to fix.
Sorry, right. I just started to eat chocolate while you're all bantering. I should have stopped.
What's that you say, Millie? We were bantering?
Strangely, even
Simon?
though... does somebody have banter?
Yeah, I got it.
All right. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
I already know what the news is. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. So we take some time because it's not quick to put on our suits, right?
Yeah.
So we take some time. We go down in the lift. There's only one destination for this lift. This lift goes from B deck to the top of the satellite, and it's on like it's almost like a mini space elevator. It's like just that sort of reinforced kind of lift tunnel. There's a second lift that takes you down to the other deck, that kind of the habitation kind of area.
Yeah.
We make our way down. It's quite a rapid descent, and you could almost feel like the additional sort of movement and the extra grav plating that must be down here to stop us all sort of being like 1/3, 2/3 G. This is pulling us down. This is where people spend all their time. This is 1 G sort of place. We shoot down, and the doors open, and
I think Breacher probably would have been standing shield in front of the doors.
Ready.
Shield ready. So the doors open. Anything on the other side's met with a shield and a very large wound soldier.
Yeah, and I think Maxon would take a knee next to him because they always shoot at sort of torso height, and if you're below it.
All right, so 2 things I need you to do when the doors of the lift open. First up, I need everybody to make a panic roll. Roll that D6, add your panic value, Add in nerves of steel. Take off nerves of steel, whichever
Never
way
been
around.
so happy for a 1 in my life.
5, 1.
1 plus 3
5 is
minus
my
2.
total.
I'm on 6.
Yatta!
6.
3.
So 3. So we're all keeping it together. And then I need you to make an empathy roll.
What now?
Empathy.
Oh, poo.
Still don't understand.
Does that include stress die?
Yeah, it does.
Please say it does.
I got 1 success.
Who
Amazing.
did I?
I got 1 success as well. So,
But I also
not-
got a 1 on a panic roll. So
That's
I'm,
not,
Yeah.
that's not necessarily a
hang
good
on.
thing, passing an empathy roll.
Hang on. It doesn't include, because it's just a stat roll. It's not a skill. It's just
Ah,
one of your
no
core.
panic.
There's no panic involved. Just
Ah,
your
okay,
empathy
cool.
dice. That's all we're rolling
okay.
here.
I got
sweet.
1 success on 2 dice.
Sweet nugget. I've got 1 dice for this. I apologise when I go crazy and kill you all. I did not roll any successes.
I got 1 on 2 dice.
I got 1
Amazing.
success again.
Okay, so Breacher didn't. Gordo did.
Yeah.
Maxon did. How did Gun do?
Gun.
Oh, you're muted again.
I'm muted. Sorry. 1 success as well.
Okay. All right.
So nothing to worry about. Only the man with all the explosive charges went mad.
No, it could be the other way around. Sometimes passing empathy rolls isn't good.
When you want to
Something
retain your humanity
Yeah.
and not brutally murder people, passing a panic roll is good. When you let the darkness in and murder people when they're
Did I
helpless.
have a reroll by any chance?
You do have a reroll if you want. It's whether you think a reroll is worth it on 1 dice.
On
I
1
don't
dice,
think-
it really isn't.
I used it anyway because I don't want to murder my fellow soldiers, and I failed, so it doesn't matter anyway.
So it's not that you're going to murder. So there's a moment there, and perhaps everybody thinks it's just because Breacher's at the front, and when you open the doors, this wasn't like an assault. This is assess the situation in advance. This is a tactical, like, take the ground and maneuver rather than a full-in kick shit and knock doors down. So Breacher freezes for a moment, and you can hear this. Everybody can hear this strange noise. Max, in the side mission, did you ever listen to the music, or was it just your? So it sounds.
No, we all heard it, unfortunately.
Yeah. So it sounds like this weird ultrasound, insect scuttling. It's unnerving. Breacher in this mix is somebody, and you like them, like they're the best person ever.
Mother knows best. Listen to your mumsy.
And she says,
That's so weird. We watched that earlier today.
"Free me. You must free me. It's so small. I need to be free." And I mean, you're going to put breaching charges on the wall. You're going to blow that shit up. It seems reasonable. Let them out. Let them come inside the station. That'd be great. Be great. But yeah, Breacher pauses for a moment, which is perhaps unusual because Breacher normally just runs headfirst into everything. And
Is he
then
doing a think?
he's doing a think. But yeah, free her. Free her, Breacher. She wants out. This place looks like all the raccoons got in here. All the raccoons. Everything is trashed. Like you open out. Let's show the map. So you open out, and directly opposite the lift is a mess hall. It is covered in jam and chocolate pudding and clothes. You can't tell because it look like some of the lights are flashing. It looks a bit of a mess, but you think you can see somebody's feet led down under a table. As you sort of glance left and right, these other doorways you can see, they go into rooms. In one of the rooms... No, wait, you can investigate if you want. But both of these doors are open.
I want bombs. I want bombs on all of the things. If it can be blown up, I want it blown up. Breacher, wake up. On your feet, soldier. Bombs.
Bombs. That's the job I can do.
Ask me some bombs, Breacher. I'll put some on there.
Good idea. Did anyone else hear a creepy voice?
I heard one before.
If you've heard creepy voice,
Sarge.
shut it out. Shut it out of your mind. That shit is not good for you.
I don't like it, boss.
Then kill it.
Give me a couple of charges.
Kill it
Breacher.
with fire.
And Breacher gives Gordon 2 charges.
Okay.
We're gonna blow this up. Blow up. Get it dead.
All right, machine heads. Find the best place to place those breaching charges. Gun, you and me, we're on Overwatch in case anything comes through the doors.
Yes, boss.
Right,
So,
you,
on the map, Millie, where are we in relation? Is that the little elevator in the middle? Very middle.
the
Yeah.
very middle one.
So the reactor is basically backing on to where we are.
Yeah, so you'd have to go out and round. So that's
They
where
should-
you are. Hang on, let's show you. So that's where you are. Just down a bit on the same wall, down on the south is the door to the reactor. What is officially reactor control, and then on the other side behind you, with no physical access, is reactor. And then in these 2 rooms, that's where our Spanish friend says the two Papa Queens are. But there's no door into them. These are coolant rooms. Normally they have like reactor coolant that they pipe through to keep everything chilled and calm.
So Breacher has made the assessment that it is best to put the breaching charges on the inside walls of the reactor chamber against the walls where the alien queenie bits are. So when it all goes boom together.
Yeah, cool. Can I say let's pop a couple of grenades out the door, left and right? The older electro ones.
Oh, I like it. Little tactical deployment.
Yeah. So we'll just pop a couple of grenades out left and right.
Okay. Yeah. So you
Because-
pull them, you roll them down, you roll them the other way.
Yeah, because if anyone thinks there's a grenade, they're going to make a sound. They're going to move, aren't they?
Mhm.
You know,
And
if
if
anyone-
they're too crazy to not move, they'll get zapped by the
they
electricity.
get zapped by the electricity.
Sure. Yeah. Do you? All right. So we won't make a roll to chuck some grenades. Let's make an observation roll. Somebody can make an observation roll for the group to see if we can hear people scuttling off over this
best observation.
But if
strange.
you boys are doing your
static-
grenading, it's me and Gun. Gun, what's your
Yeah.
observation?
Good question.
I'm on 4.
That's probably going to be the best observation.
No, with my panic, I'm on 7 dice.
Oh, with panic dice, I'm on 7.
Oh, well, there you go.
I think I'm on 3.
All right,
Sarge,
let's go for it.
the two big guys have rolled some grenades out, and you can do some observations.
You boys are on Explodo duty. 1, 2 successes, but I've got to make a panic roll.
All right.
3, 6, minus 2 is 4.
4. Keep it good. Keep it together. Right. So
Stay frosty, Marines.
You stay frosty. You roll these grenades out. You do the countdown for them. You hear them go off. You don't hear anybody like, grenade, and run away. You don't hear anybody be like, ha ha ha, kind of thing.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone go, ah ha ha.
I don't know.
In the
I've been
immortal words
reading-
of Drowning Pool, though, do the bodies hit the floor?
All right. So how many successes do you get? You got 3.
I think you got 2.
2.
I got 2 successes on my
2 successes.
observation, yeah.
Yeah, from the south end, from the lower side, you hear something hit the floor. You also realize that as you're looking, you're keeping an eye out. Can you see where the stairwell is? Almost opposite and to the left, up a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this stairwell is only accessed normally through the mess hall. What you realize is there are some honking great data cables that come along the corridors, So they've drilled a hole through the stairwell wall, and the two sets of the cables are being fed down the stairwell.
Are there any fire axes nearby?
Nice.
I do like a nice fire axe.
There probably are. There's no thing marked on the map, but yeah, I suspect there are a couple of fire axes.
If I remember rightly, didn't Maxon pick up a fire axe when we left the Tambitam?
The Tambitam?
Yes, actually, he did. You are correct.
I remember as we were leaving, you picked it up and
because he enjoyed the axe the first time around. Yes.
So
all right, so I don't need to look for a fire axe because I brought one with. I am going to.
But you're in your spacesuit. No, I'm not that dick. Not that dickish. You put your spacesuit on over it.
Okay, why would you put your spacesuit on over an axe? You take the axe off, you put the spacesuit on, then you put the axe back.
That's why I didn't say.
So I'm going to take my fire axe and I'm going to cut those cables.
All right.
And I'm insulated because, as you just pointed out, I'm in a spacesuit.
Mm-hmm. You are. So you head out. Do you order? Does everybody stay back in the lift? You wait. You take up defensive positions. You go and poke
I imagine Breacher and
Gordon and Breacher are on mission to plant bombs. Yeah. Gunn is on Overwatch for anything coming through lifts and doorways, and I'm just going to hack my way through these data cables.
All right. So Gordon, Breacher,
what could possibly go wrong?
Yeah.
Are you going in twos? Are you going in a pair? Or are you all splitting up?
No, because I imagine we'd go through this door here that's next to the elevator, because that's. I'm guessing there's going to be the controls, and there's probably going to be a window to the actual reactor itself.
Yeah. So we've got Maxon here.
Yeah.
We've got Gun about there in the white ping. Oh no, show you the white ping. Gun about there. So he's got cover everywhere. Is that right?
Yeah.
You got eyes on everything. And then Breacher and Gordon are going to go into the control room.
Yeah, very cautiously and observantly.
Okay.
Breacher's a little bit on edge since the creepy voice. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I mean, I heard the creepy voice before.
I mean, you wanna set free, really. Is this the best course of action to set her free? Surely just put in a bomb on the coolant tank would make a nice big hole for her. That'd help. That'd really help.
No.
Pretty sure you need a stress breacher for this.
That's fine. I'm happy to take stress in that matter.
I didn't say before, you should have now. All right, so that's the case. Maxon, give us a heavy machinery. Let's call this heavy machinery. That big heavy work. Gun, give us an observation roll.
What does heavy machinery come off of?
Strength.
It's a strength one. If you've got a what would be is there a force? Am I getting my character sheets right? Is there force?
2 successes for my
I
observation.
don't have that either. So
yeah, it's just strength.
All right, 2 observations for Gun, and then let me just check what's going to happen when you go into this room by yourself, guys.
So it's our so Breacher, are we going to put 1 charge on the wall, leave the room, blow the wall in the reactor, and then go into the reactor room and place the other charges?
Well, normally if it's a reactor, there'd be a window, so we could probably just shoot the window out.
Right. Okay. And then throw the charges in
and put the reactors on the inside walls where the coolant towers are.
Are we going to climb through the window?
Well, if there's somewhere to climb through, yeah. We want to make sure.
Yeah.
Can I just clarify? You want to go into the nuclear reactor?
Yeah, it's fine, isn't it?
Sure.
We're in spacesuits. What's the
maybe I should have been a little more specific with my instructions, but
I know they're rated for some level of ambient space radiation.
Yeah.
As long as they're only in there for a couple of minutes, they should be fine.
But not a full-on nuclear reactor.
Yeah.
Be fine.
It'd be fine. Okay, yeah, sure. I'm just going to check after this game about the radiation.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm going to just check.
What an ignoble end that would be for Breacher. Dies of radiation poisoning. Excellent.
Melting.
All right.
I'll hold the rocket launcher.
It's very kind of you.
No, I've been wanting to hold the rocket launcher for ages.
Can I hold it? Okay, so Max and
Chat pointed out that if one of you does die from radiation poisoning, the other one has to say, "You are and have always been my friend."
So Maxon sets to work on these massive data cables. Gun, you watch around. Doesn't seem, for the time being, like anything is going to sneak up on you. If they do, and they get less than 2 on a stealth, on a mobility, I'll let you know. And then Gordon and Breacher head into the control room. This room should be like alive with the controls and the information of how to keep the reactor safe. What you can see is it looks like folks have patched a lot in here. There are cables and stuff, and it looks like the servers that you should be that would govern this. You can see that they've got additional things added onto it. Like the UPP have come here and they've rerouted shit, and it doesn't look as it should be if this was a Weyland-Yutani control desk. You are right. In this alcove, which is the sort of main control station for the reactor, there is a nice window where you can see the reactor reacting, kind of things. Tinted, all that kind of stuff. There's a blast shield if you need it. And then also, it's like, in Aliens, where Ripley pulls the case open and you can see the rods and that kind of stuff. There is a self-destruct system here.
Stasis interrupted. Fire in cryogenic compartment.
Yeah. There is the self-destruct, which is similar to a Bison class.
Do we have to roll off to see which one of us hits the button? Because
I mean, it's not a
we're both going for it.
Like if you remember from Aliens, this is a thing where you have to turn it up. You have to click through things. You have to open rods and click buttons on rods and push rods back down and all that kind of stuff.
They certainly haven't made it easy.
Is this a heavy machinery?
So you want to start setting the reactor, the explosion?
Absolutely. As soon as we see self-destruct, I imagine
both
Gordon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
This also means we can also now put the breaching charges on the outside of the cooling tanks as well.
Okay. Do you want to do this and I'll put the charges on? Do you want me to do this and you put the charges on?
I don't think we should be alone.
Okay. All right. We'll do it together.
Yeah, let's do it together.
All
right.
Also, this is going to be fun. Let's do it together.
Yes.
Heavy machinery?
No. So you open it up. There is the self-destruct system mechanism.
Yeah.
You can hear outside Maxon like boof, boof, like this rhythmic over the scritchy ultrasound static alien insect crawling sound.
The thing is, if I get these cables right, you might not hear that anymore.
You might not. It's starting to sound a little bit like new wave trance techno something.
Right.
It's starting to sound that. Gun, you're on Overwatch. You keeping an eye on everything. The hairs on the back of your neck stand up. You've spent a little bit of time around Breacher and Gordon. They're out of sight. Something bad's gonna happen.
Out of sight and out of control.
Yeah. So you open the Breacher, Gordon, you open this thing up. You can see that there's the rods. There's a control panel in the middle. And it's asking for 2 authorization codes.
Okay. Cash. We need some authorization codes to detonate this reactor. Can you help with that?
say again, all after detonate reactor.
Cash, we need the codes. Now, would that be the way you codes that we were given beforehand, or are you going to have to patch something together, with your little ticky-tacky machine you do?
He's there is a genuine moment of Cash, like, is this what the staff sergeant wants you to do?
Well, he said blow up the reactor. We're just doing it more efficiently.
So, I'd appreciate a heads up if we're gonna
You're by the spaceship. You're fine.
You'll have a time like it'll be like in 10 minutes the self-destruct will blow up.
Sure.
Oh well, it's likely to be in Russian, but so we won't actually know how long it is. But you know what I mean.
No. They're still operating on a mother. This would be the in English standard settings for most of it.
So we'll just try the codes we've already got then. We'll just tap in the codes we got given.
Yeah. Let me check with our Spanish buddy. And the comm goes silent for a minute.
Right. I think we should just tap in the codes we've already got. Breacher?
I didn't see the codes we've already got, so I don't know.
All right.
Yeah. You did get standard access and that kind of codes.
We got codes.
P, if you're in chat, any input onto this situation from Cash?
I'm going to type in the codes that we got.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
You're just going to go straight ahead. Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah.
Breacher will do the same thing if he got codes as well.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what the other codes were, so you can type in the other one.
Estancia самоочередиция через 10 минут.
Yeah. All right. So Breacher and Gordon enter the station self-destruct authorization.
Yeah.
As written on the standard WayU codes.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you
Today on things the book does not prepare you for.
the book does prepare this, and I'm like, oh shit. All right.
TPK, we all just died.
So right, okay. So back out in the corridor, Gun, you're there. You're on Overwatch. You're ready for anything. Maxon, you're about to slam this axe. You think you've got through the first of these big fat data cables coming down the corridor. And the lighting in the whole of the station changes. It goes from like this standard kind of flickering sort of lights that clearly the inmates here have trashed.
Excuse me.
Standard kind of stuff. All the lights go yellow. Yeah? And starts setting off an alarm. Warning, security breach in reactor control. Warning, security breach in reactor control. The door to reactor control goes ka-chunk and shuts. All the lights change, the lift shuts, everything goes like lockdown mode kind of thing. All the terminals in reactor control go like blank, and everything gets eerie and quiet. Well, I expect it doesn't, because everybody goes, "The fuck have you done?" But yeah.
Boys, I think you done
Breacher?
fucked up.
Yeah. Breacher, stick a charge on that wall there. So in the picture, there's 3 little boxes on one wall. We stick a breaching charge on that wall. We walk around the corner, so we're the other side where the chairs are, and then we blow the wall.
You could just put the breaching charge on the door.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. We stick it on the wall.
You stick it on the wall in between the servers. All right.
And then we walk around the other side.
Breacher being
самоочередиция через 9 минут.
The thing is,
Cash goes. I think they changed the codes, guys.
Yeah. We wouldn't want to blow the
shit.
door.
Well, we
that's
know
where
that
Gun
now,
is.
don't we, Cash?
And I'm not getting accused of killing Gun with the door by blowing it off its hinges.
No, Gun's not. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I get you that.
Yeah, that would have happened. Okay.
Cash,
Hit it, Breacher.
But wait a minute, because we still got to blow this up.
Yeah, we got to blow the wall out so we can get out of the room. Otherwise, you can't blow the rest of it up.
All right, okay. So, Breacher walks over to the door.
We'll just hide behind this nuclear reactor while we explode the door 2 feet away from it.
Breacher knows exactly how to set a charge on the door. It's literally
he's done this.
that's literally his job.
Yeah.
So he sets the charge on the door, walks back around the corner, fire in the hole, beep, and the door blows off.
Sorry, chat is like they're casting fireball. Don't care how big the room is. Yeah, they're casting fireball. All right. So you set this in between the servers, not on the door, in between the servers for.
Oh no, he did. I would definitely put it on the door. Breacher knows that it would be better on the door than it would on the wall.
Yeah, but Gun is outside the door.
Yeah, well, I don't know that.
Gun is a bit further away.
Gun's outside the door.
Gun is like over there.
A bit further away, yeah.
And also, Breacher would go, breach in charge, be clear.
Okay. Oh.
There's procedure for these sort of things.
Yeah. If there's anything Breacher knows how to do, it's how to blow off a door and tell everybody he's blown off a door. It's the one thing he absolutely knows how to do.
Okay.
And
That's
also,
like a breakout of Michael Caine if he does that.
oh yeah. Oh, that's...
All right. So
and also he also uses his shield as we go around the corner to be the shield from any backwards explosion.
Yeah, all right. So, all right. Security breach in a reactor control. Lights change. The holiday camp is like shit rumbled sort of effect in the reactor control from Gordo and Breacher. Run over, slam this thing on the wall. Cash is like, I think they updated the codes kind of thing. Maxon, you maybe paused for a moment. You threw these cables, and then there is an explosion. The door blows the bloody doors off. And then I need everybody to make a mobility roll.
Okay.
It's minus something for the...
-2. -2 for your suit.
Lovely, okay. Two successes. Let's see what's my panic roll though. Oh, bloody hell. Oh no, just a 2 plus 4 minus 2, so 4 in total.
I got 8 on my panic roll.
Oof.
Well, I got 6 on my panic roll.
I did pass.
Keeping it together.
I did
8 on a
pass,
panic
but I
roll
got
is a
8.
tremble.
Okay.
I'm trembling.
Agility rolls at -2.
Yeah.
Your mobility sucks right now.
Yeah, that's okay.
It does. Everybody else at least get 1 success on their mobility.
Yep.
Does my panic go up on that? Does my panic go up again?
Not on that one. Not on
Not
the
on
tremble.
Not on
no.
that one.
And you passed as well, Simon. Yeah.
Yeah, I passed. I got success.
Okay. It's 10 where you don't matter. All right. So the door explodes, and then the station rocks again, where something else has exploded. As it all shakes. This was not Breacher's door charge.
The first thing Breacher goes, that wasn't me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So just quickly though, Millie, has our suits got Geiger counters on them? Are they ticking away? Potentially being...
I don't think they do. No, I think they're just suits.
You need the next one up.
Yeah,
Okay.
the ones we went down to Cold Catch on, they were the full sets. These are just like the head into space.
Breacher's going to tell Gordon to leave because he's going to shoot out the glass and throw some breach charges.
I'm trembling.
Then I'm getting out of the way.
Because he's going to what Breacher's going to do is going to basically smash the glass and then throw a load of breaching charges into the reactor zone.
All right.
So someone leading me out whilst I'm trembling.
I kind of pushed you through the door.
Okay.
Get out,
I'm
Gordon.
through the door.
Big bada boom.
Because...
Sure.
I was going to say the breach.
But however, I'm
just
not
explode.
gonna climb into the reactor.
No, that wouldn't be wise. That wouldn't be wise. All right. So there was this explosion went off. The station shook again. Gun. You can see lights. You know, like on the as if somebody has got their
Rifle light on.
Rifle light or something, and it looks like it's hitting. I'm pointing at the map on my screen, which is not helpful. It looked like it's hitting the chairs and the wall opposite the stairs. Like somebody's running up quick. You can see like the lights, or the target dots kind of thing.
I'll just radio check, make sure it's no one in our team. And
no,
then
so this is it's very definitely like not your team.
Then I'll shoot it as
Yeah,
per
we're all
standing
behind
orders by
you.
the Sarge.
Yeah, it's coming up that bit there, so you can see the lights, and whereas you guys are all back over this way. Yeah.
I'll shoot it.
You're gonna shoot as soon
That's what the
as...
Sarge said. He said shoot anything that wasn't us.
Yeah. All right. Cool. You warn your crew. Okay, I've got contact at the top of the stairwell.
Yeah.
Taking up position. Stand by, folks. Kind of thing.
Flips the table.
Yeah. Bonk.
I mean, maybe
imagine
just
he's already
flips the
done
table.
that. I imagine he's already set. He's a
He's
marine.
there.
He's a rifleman marine.
Yeah, the table.
Total goddamn table flip.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I'm back at
6
1 minute.
successes.
6.
Mm-hmm.
Tasty.
Ooh. All right.
Someone's coming around that corner and getting a special third eye.
All right. So as you set it up, you get it ready. As the first body kind of comes around the corner. You don't need no smart gun targeting system. You're going for center mass. You got this covered. You let loose. Short controlled bursts, all that kind of jive, and you knock down like the first body that comes out of cover, and then you can
What was it?
see it was a human,
All right.
definitely a human. So you see this.
Was it one of these androids?
They're on the floor down.
Didn't look like a lot of yogurt went everywhere. Didn't look like a lot of yogurt went anywhere. It definitely, the thud was solid, and there's no scrabbling around. And you can hear somebody shouting, "Halt! Halt! Halt! There's somebody else up there. They're in position."
Are they shouting in English?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds fairly American as well.
Thunder!
Yeah, flash. No, they don't do that.
Okay. Sarge! I will shout, halt, and identify yourselves.
We just had a friendly fire incident.
While shouting for the Sarge to get his ass over here.
Sarge!
Did you just annihilate someone?
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I was, the Sarge.
Oh yes.
told me
Oh
to.
Simon, you just disappeared.
We're the only
Yeah.
supposed to be the only UFP on it. It's not my fault we didn't get all the info.
Yeah.
Um,
I was too busy trembling.
yeah. So while this is going on, Breacher, are you shooting out the glass and chucking in some bombs?
Yeah.
All right. Make me a ranged attack roll.
Don't fail your panic test now.
Oh, it's fine. I'd say agility 5. Range 1, 2, 3 successes.
All right. Cool.
Beowulf is remembering the Expanse.
Yeah.
I'm doing it very carefully. I'm like sort of aiming to the sort of corner. You know when you like when they teach you how to smash windows, it's like aim for the corners to like, you know.
Yeah. So you shoot it. It's shattered. It's reinforced, but you've got armor-piercing rounds. So with like, you could smack it with a chair, or slam it with something. You can in a bit, smash out the window. As you're doing that, you can hear in the corridor, you can hear outside people shooting, someone shouting halt, halt, and that kind of stuff. There is some sort of confusion. And Maxon, what are you up to?
I've just got a call on the radio calling me over, and I've just got through the cables, so I'm heading over to where Gun is.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you're going to meet up with Gun. Gordon, what you doing?
Have I stopped trembling?
Yeah, it lasts a turn or so. So yeah, you've stopped trembling.
I will gather myself and count how many grenades I've got.
How many grenades? Do you have the 2? Do you have 1?
I think
how many
we had
through
4.
1.
How many have you used?
So I've used 1. We used 1 each, didn't we?
3 left.
3 left, and then I've got the.
Those are the electric grenades.
Yeah, and then I've got and then I've got the canister of gas.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm. CN20.
Yeah. You've got the nerve gas.
Did I see the Did I see the guy come up the stairs?
No, because you're in the reactor room. You'll see if you come out.
Well, I got chucked out the door when I trembled.
Oh, you got pushed forwards.
I got pushed out the door.
All right, I would like you to make an observation roll.
Okay. Lucky it's not agility. I got 2 successes and I didn't panic. I didn't roll a face or so. 2 successes.
All right. So as you look, you can see as you sort of, because you got pushed out, and as you sort of push yourself up, you look up. You see what gun just shoots down this human, hit the deck. You can see other red dots on the table. And you just spot, because let's see, this on the other side of the mess.
Yeah.
This isn't solid wall. This is glass. This is like plexus steel, sort of outside into space.
Yeah.
And you just see, as it swishes past the window, a huge fucking tail.
Oh, okay.
I'd like you to make a panic roll.
Right. Okay.
Oh, we're back on kill everything.
Okay, so 7.
7, definitely a panic.
Nervous twitch, yeah.
Nervous
so
twitch.
I get another panic. I get another dice.
Unless they can calmly sit down and discuss Buddhist philosophy with us, shoot them.
Okay, so there's something just went past the window.
So it's almost like, let me get it up.
So outside
the ship.
Yeah.
Just over here. And it's that, it gives you that sort of thing of like it sort of swings past the window, like it's moving and the tail is counterbalancing. It swings past the window. And this is not the same size as one you've seen previously. Yeah. This is big, man.
Yeah.
Like mama big.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
So the Marine that got shot, did I see the face?
I didn't say it was a Marine.
The human that got shot. Did I see the human that got shot?
No, because the light is not great. You were quite low. You see the body and the body mass kind of go.
Okay.
They've got a torch.
I'll say,
kind of stuff.
Maxon, your mum is outside.
You did not just your mama me.
All right. As this is coming around the corner, we've called flash and thunder, that kind of stuff. There is commotion down on the stairs, in the stairwell, and somebody.
No.
Yeah, somebody. Oh, it's a good song. Somebody calls out. We're United American citizens. We've been held prisoner here. On the station, we wrestled this weapons off some of the UPP.
That sounds very broken up to me.
This is United America's Colonial Marines. Send one of your number forward for checking.
Unarmed. Hands on your head.
So you see, coming around the corner, they do that kind of thing where they put their hands out and around the corner so you can see. So, okay, no problem. I'm coming around now. don't shoot, kind of thing. Who are these?
Gordon, check him for. Oh, it's Gordon's not there. Gun, check him for.
I am behind you.
Oh no, you are. That's right. Yeah. Gordon, check him. See if they've got any scratches on their heads, necks, mouth, any kind of acid damage.
Okay, I shall sling my shotgun over my shoulder and approach them and check for whatever it is that Maxon's just said.
You want to go over these folks? Let me come down.
Basically, I'm going to walk up to where the folks are.
Just the first one, the one that's coming forward.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say to him, "What's your name?" And I'll know instantly if he's a United American.
The question every GM hates.
Because I'll instantly know if he's Americans or not.
I am American Yuri Yofimovich.
Yes, my name is football and ice cream. Yeah.
Is he United Americans? You don't need to look him up, Millie. If he
my name is not John Hot Dog.
If he's not United Americans, then there's a nerve gas canister going straight down the staircase.
Oh Jesus Christ!
So,
no, it's a woman. It's a woman who.
That's not going to save her if she's not United Americans.
And she is United Americans. I just can't find her name.
Okay.
So let's call her Diana.
Okay.
Diana.
So Diana, she is United Americans.
She's like, my name's Diana.
Her name is Diana Apple Pie.
Yeah, no, she is American. It's like fluent. It's obvious. She's in like overalls. And
okay. Do you guys hear the voices?
The voices. Do you hear them?
I hear the voices.
I have heard them, yes. They're very strange.
Fuck's sake, Gordon, check her for any kind of alien markings.
One of them's outside.
And she looks over her shoulder. Looks like out towards the window.
Yeah, it's outside that window.
And you can see she's and then I'd like everybody to make a mobility roll.
As we get another explosion as the other one breaks free. She just rips the walls off so the other one can get out. This is great, right? Oh, no mobility. No, 2.
I get 3 successes and I rolled a total of 3 plus 4 minus 2.
I've got a reroll. I'm going to use it.
I'm going to reroll. I'm going to live.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. 3 successes.
One success, and I didn't roll a panic. I rolled a success on my panic dice.
Nice.
2 successes.
All right. Anybody fail? Anybody get 0 successes?
Got 3.
You got 3. This woman, she doesn't hold her ground. She staggers, falls to the floor, lands on her ass. You can hear others in the stairwell.
Yeah.
Do the same. You can hear people scuttling in the thing, and there is another thing, and Gordo. I think Cash should probably contact you because he's because Maxon is not his buddy. What's the opposite of a rival?
Rival.
So,
yeah.
You hear Cash. He's like, "Hey Gordo, what the fuck is going on down there? Are you blowing the? Was that you?"
No. We blew a door. There's two queen aliens on this ship.
I was here for that conversation.
Yeah, well, they've escaped and they're outside. I just seen one run past the window. We need the Tambitan, or we need something with a bigger gun. We ain't getting off this without something. Come get us.
Fuck is what he says.
And we haven't got enough suits for all the people, so we can't get everyone off. And these are United Americans. These are the scientists, and they're ours.
Way to shut that shit out, Gordo.
Yeah. So yeah. Cash is just like, fuck. All right, he's going to try and raise the tamb or get in contact with somebody.
You should be able to use one of the dishes. You should be able to reconfigure one of the dishes.
Yeah, it might take him some time though. The UPP have fucked shit up here. So yeah, there's a second breach. These folks fall on their ass. Is there anything like Gordo does? Gordo talks to Cash. Is there anything gun? Do you seize on the opportunity here?
I'm still watching him like a hawk.
You're watching this woman Diana on the floor. You're watching the keeping cover.
Yeah.
You want to make an observation roll?
Yeah, please. I don't trust them. I think they might be like a ninja like the other one that we've got tied up.
Mm-hmm.
And another one. Oh, one success. Again.
Oh, cool.
You should have my kind of hit points down. Then you don't have to worry if they're bad guys. They just shoot you or stab you, and you're like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
All right.
Now I'm gonna rip your head off.
So you keep an eye on these folks. You watch and you think the explosion. A couple of the folks have kind of rolled downstairs.
Right.
And staggered away because you watch like there's a whole chaos of thing, and the explosion is these folks who are perched on the stairs, obviously with their rifles or whatever they've got, have fallen down the stairs a bit. So this woman, this Diana, is on her own, and you're fairly sure there are about half a dozen of them who came up. You killed one, she's one. 3 or 4 folks have probably just fallen down the stairs.
Right.
What are we doing?
So there's air downstairs, yeah?
I'm going to shout a command at the UA civilians.
Mm-hmm.
United America civilians, this is Private Gun. He is your mother from now on. Move up, form up on him. If you piss him off, he will shoot you. If you do not piss him off, he will look after you. Get down here and form up on our Marines now. This is Colonial Marine Squadron. What's our squadron name again?
Bit of gunsmiths.
Ranger
Squadron.
Ranger Squadron.
Rangers, Rough Riders.
Rangers,
Kilo
Rough
Company,
Riders.
2nd Platoon.
Yeah.
Kilo Company, 2nd Platoon. We will get you out of here if we can.
Oh, Sarge, don't give me babysitting.
Sorry, son, you're on baby duty. You're not radioactive right now.
What do you mean radioactive? We're not radioactive. We didn't go
we've got to get some iodine into these 2 boys before they melt.
I didn't go. I'm okay. I wasn't in there when he blew the window.
Sure.
All right. So the woman on the floor, Diana, she's like, nice to meet you, Private Gun. The rest of us, would you like me to bring them out? What do you...
Move out! Move out! Move out!
Move them out.
Bring them upstairs.
Get them up here now.
Bring them up here?
Yeah, on me.
Yeah, hit them up. Move them out.
The other airlock's downstairs,
Mm-hmm.
so we might be better downstairs, not close to the reactor, Sergeant.
We're going to need to get these people some suits.
There are no suits on the ship. I'm pretty sure we did bring something with us, but I don't think we brought enough suits for this many.
No, you didn't bring enough.
Because we only thought we were going to get like maybe 2 or 3.
Breacher, what are you doing while everybody's hustling? And I mean, there was a big explosion, so I assume that the glass is sort of falling.
Finished shattering
on
for me.
Yeah, doing a bit of break-in.
Breacher's just gonna like set some charges and throw them in, basically. Like at points where he thinks they're going to do the most work and set the reactor off in sort of a chain.
It doesn't really matter anymore, given that the alien queen's bloody got away
Breacher
already.
doesn't know that, does he?
I know, and it's not your fault.
I mean, could be our fault where we put the coded wrong, but there we go.
It's not our fault.
That's not our fault. Anyway, yeah, so Breacher's just going to lob some charges in and
Okay,
hope
so
the suit's going to protect him from the radiation, right? He's not going inside, obviously. He's kind of like...
He's not going inside, but you are getting a full window full of reactor.
I mean, he's putting his shield in front of him as well. He's not smart enough to know that won't work. He's just like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
What's a little bit of radiation to a giant worm soldier, eh?
Yeah, they bred me big and strong, and you launch a couple of these things in there, with a timer, with a beep beep kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. A couple of klaxons go off. Warning: radiation leak detected on deck B. Warning: The woman Diana, she's like, we shouldn't stay on this deck, and she starts heading to the stairs. Like she panics.
Yeah, so literally, as soon as Breacher throws him in and thinks he's like all proud of himself for a second, and then he hears that warning, and goes, "Oh yeah," and like runs for it.
Yeah. Yeah. So you chuck them in. Warning: radiation leak on deck B. She runs. No normal person without a suit will stay still. So she runs to the stairs.
All right, I'll go down the stairs with them.
All right, so you follow?
Yeah, follow down.
Yeah,
the
we're
stairs.
going to shepherd them down the
We
stairs.
can't get back up the stairs.
The skiff wasn't big enough to have them all in either, was it?
Oh, we haven't got enough suits for them all.
No.
Well, I mean, the worst case scenario is we could have gone out and flown the skiff round to the airlock if we control it.
Yeah, Cash can go round to the skiff.
But the problem is the skiff isn't big enough for them. It barely fit us.
At this point, we're doing what we can as we can.
Yeah, and we're limiting our time factor by setting a reactor to explode. Oh, and there's two great big aliens running around the outside of the ship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can definitely hear scuttery noises
We
outside.
can use the civilians as a distraction.
Oh yeah, that's a good plan.
That's
All right,
proper
so
marine tactics, that isn't it?
so they run down the stairs. She bolts, and then everybody follows her. Let's have a mobility roll from folks who are trying to move. Remember, you're in your suits, so you're -2. We'll see how quickly, if you can keep up with these folks.
Can I? Okay.
Can you?
Well, I don't want to do anything that makes me roll dice.
I know, right?
I'm not able to just shoot them all.
Breacher gets 3 successes.
Okay. 2 successes.
Two successes for me.
Am I still suffering my -2 from tremble?
Not from the tremble, but just from your suit.
Yeah. Fine. Okay. 3 successes, and my panic roll says 7.
7. I think you're trembling again.
No, that's nervous twitch.
Oh, nervous.
Your
twitching?
stress level and the stress
My
level
stress
of
level
all
goes up.
friendly PCs
Yeah.
goes up by 1. Thanks,
All right,
Simon.
so
I will-
Gordo's twitching again.
Yeah,
He doesn't
I
have
will
a
use-
flamethrower, but
I
he
will
does.
use one of my successes, so I don't have to make another mobility roll for the same thing.
For the same thing, chasing after people
No, for the
down the
ship.
stairs.
Running
Don't
downstairs.
Don't be like that. I'm on 5 stress.
Okay. So chasing after Diana down some stairs after there's been a radiation leak.
Any changing?
There will be no more rolls for that. Okay, cool.
That's fine.
Got that. Good. Got it.
And then my third one, then I'm just gonna style it out.
And you're gonna look cooler than Breacher.
Yeah.
Sure.
Breacher's probably quite a ways behind, right?
Yeah, Breacher's bringing up the back. So who's at the front here? Is it Gordon or Gunn?
Gun, I'd probably think.
Okay, Gunn.
I thought so. You were meant to be
Yeah.
you're their babysitter.
All right, so
I'm going to be on shepherd mode, so standing at the back with the gun up, waving people through.
waving your squad through because she's the only one who came first, right? And she's run, they've all run, so you're running to keep up. So Gunn, you run down the stairs, following this woman. Really hate that Dan said they were in front, because she stops, bolts, swings her arm around, and just punches out. So she's going to make a close combat roll. No, I do actually have stat through here.
Can't believe you headbutted her fist with your face.
Where is she? Okay. Oh, thank you very much, Beowulf. Because I'm going to use that reroll.
Oh, I've got a reroll.
I've still got mine as well.
I've forgotten. I didn't. I completely forgot. I keep failing bloody panic rolls, and I've got a reroll.
Can't use it on panic rolls, can you?
If you roll a face hugger, you can't reroll.
Yeah.
Remember
that was the agreement right in the very beginning.
Yeah, I think it's right.
Because it's alien, it's supposed to be scary.
All right, so yeah, you're following it, you're keeping pace, you're keeping right up with her, and there's none of that sort of staggering stop, like that kind of thing. It's like
she's one of those ninjas.
Complete control of her body, rigid still, swings her fist round, her stopping of motion, and your continuing of motion. She gets 2 successes, which will be 4 damage. So you get an armor roll.
She has 2 damage punches.
She rolled 10 dice. Make your.
What was the armor again?
Standard marine
6.
armor is 6.
Oh.
What we've got to do is get 4 6s on 6 dice.
Yeah, perfect.
I got 3 successes.
Nice. Good effort. So yeah, she's still she still punches so hard.
Yeah. I'm gonna blow to hell.
Okay.
Unloaded my magazine and she just
Full auto.
Full
auto. Yeah, full auto.
Yeah.
Elder
stress and
All right.
plus 3 dice.
All right,
They send one of yours to
do
the
it.
mirror to look at the very minor bruising. You send one of theirs to the morgue.
All right. So,
Okay.
do you want this initiative card? Who wants this one?
I do.
All right, Ben, you get a 10.
Yeah!
Oh, dude.
You did say you were at the back of the pack. Who wants this one?
I'll take it. Breacher.
Yeah, an 8.
Back to normal. That's...
I'll take the next one.
You want the next one?
Yeah.
9. Oof.
Oh.
Basically working our way down the queue of the people on the stairs, right?
Yeah.
Guess I'll take the next one then.
You want the next one? 2.
Hey!
Nice.
Horses.
Diana will take 5.
5.
And the rest of they're not UPP, the rest of the Americans
The crazies.
will take a 6. All right, Gun.
I'm gonna shoot her full auto, so that's.
You get a stress level.
Yep, that's fine. I've only got 1, so I'm on 2 now.
Plus
And
2
then-
for gun. Plus 2 for the full auto.
Yeah.
Plus 2 for the full auto, plus 2 for that, and then with my fire.
And I'm assuming you're aiming as well, right?
Yeah.
Another 1 there.
Is she close enough to the others that you can spray fire?
She's at like close range. She's like engaged range with Gun.
Well, that's
So you
3
get minus-
6s there.
So you get minus 3 dice for engaged.
Oh, okay.
Because you're shooting at something
Oh,
that's
Do I need to
closer.
roll again then?
It's up to me.
Got
I'm
3
not big
6s.
deal.
And
I'll
2
leave it to you. Do you feel honest with that, or do you want to re-roll?
I'll re-roll.
To me,
You're
it's
gonna
up
get
to
better. I've faith in you, mate.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 4,
you. 4
5 successes.
5 successes.
5.
All right. 2 for the. What does the base shot of pulse rifle do? Is it 2?
3?
2?
Is it only 2?
2 armor piercing.
2.
Okay, John.
So that will be 2, 3, 4, 5 points of damage. Is that what you do? Is that right?
You're doing all damage, yeah?
That's
Yeah.
If he's putting it all into damage, it's 5 points of damage, armor piercing
All
damage.
into damage, yeah.
She does have a little bit of armor, but it doesn't do any good. So you just about manage to bring your pulse rifle to bear. Click, maybe in panic or just like fuck this bitch. Click onto
the latter one.
Yeah, click onto full auto. So you empty your rifle. That's the downside of full auto. You unload everything into her, into a midriff. Maybe bringing it up as you go. And some people wouldn't be surprised when yogurt hits the deck. There's like white spray all over everything. You hear from the other people, Mishka, mother, no, and she begins to twitch.
Was the first one you shot at the top of the stairs a real human?
Yeah.
It was.
There's a dead human body upstairs. Yes.
Right. Okay.
But they shout, Mishka, mother, no, kind of thing.
Right.
And then it is
Them.
5. It's them. It's the UPPs. They're not UPPs. Why do I keep calling them that? They're very definitely Americans. They're just not on the same side. All right. They are not friendly people. All right. So they.
Well, they're not now.
They weren't. They weren't.
He started it.
Oh, there they are. All right. So these guys aren't that great,
Good.
but
Gun might survive.
they do have. Yeah, they've got some rifles. So what's that? 4 dice, and there's 3 of them. You've just shot them, Mother Mishka. They're gonna shoot your gun. They're gonna shoot you.
At least you don't have to worry about spacesuits.
Yeah.
2,
Yeah, spacesuits are not much good with holes in them, are they?
4.
Gonna get out the gaffer tape for that.
All right, so the first one misses.
So I made it into the second half of the game.
Second one misses.
You're not gonna die. They're not very good.
The third one. 1 hit. A hit. Do you want to roll? Because they're using same shiz as you. So armor piercing, pulse rifle
Great
shit.
dice.
Armor dice.
It's not marine.
3 armor dice. One round gets through.
Did they get the bonus dice for the rifle?
No, they're not trained.
Oh, okay.
Are they in close proximity as well?
No,
No,
these
they're
are the
further
guys
away.
that went down further out. Unfortunately. Yeah.
1 success.
All right, so you take 1 damage as this shot hits.
And a point of stress.
And a point of stress.
Well, considering the fact, normally when I seem to roll in those circumstances, I just get flat zeros and then critical death. That's not bad.
Good, yeah, that's good. It is Mother Mishka's go.
Christ, is there much left of her?
She's not dead. She's an android. She has.
Androids are pretty nails, mate.
Yeah, you did 5 damage. She has more than 5 strength. For reference, she rolled 10 dice when she tried to punch your face in. So she is gonna. Oh, what's she gonna do? What's she gonna do? Okay, so she's gonna try and. She's punched it. She's gonna try and throw you. Which I think is kind of like a grapple, a close combat one. So she's gonna try and throw you. And if she manages more than 1 success on this, the extra success will be the distance as she launches you. So she gets 3 successes. So you make a armor roll.
One success.
All right, so you take 2 damage as she literally like just pushes up and throws you onto the stairs, like just launches you, and backs off. As she's going, she shouts, She said something on the lines of delay them. I will take her away and keep her. And she's moving towards the airlock. She backs off towards the airlock. That is 5 and 6. That means 8. Breacher.
Oh yeah, so Breacher was already on his way down the stairs. So as sort of Gun gets launched backwards, Breacher jumps over him as he's going backwards, and is sprinting straight at this android because it looks strong, which means it's a good fight. Batten up, he's gonna go and clobber this android.
Okay, so you wanna quick action? You wanna move?
Yeah.
Slow action. You wanna? What do you wanna do? Smacker, puncher, shooter.
Whomper with my baton.
Okay, cool. Yeah, make a roll.
Here we go, peeps. Apologise, I need to get a lot of dice right now. Just combat. Yeah, that's the one. And 4 stress die. This is a dice pool. 15 dice.
Nice.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
For those
5.
interested, Mother Mishka looks a bit like what's she from? I remember her from. She looks like Cole. What's that actress called? Winona Ryder. There we go. She looks a bit like Annalie Cole.
Okay, so I got 6 successes.
Oof.
I rolled a 2 on my panic, so I'm absolutely fine.
Oof.
So she is taking a.
Does she get an armor roll with this, or does it?
She does get an armor roll because it's not armor piercing. It's just a big old battany thing.
Sure.
But it is a stun baton, so she is going to be zapped after this as well.
All right, cool.
So in total, she takes 5 points of damage.
Oof.
Minus whatever armor she gets.
Yeah, would you roll a D66 for me, please?
Okay, white one's going to be the 6. There you go. 13.
13. I need the synthetic critical chart. PQRS. 111. Oh no, sorry, it's just a 6. What did you roll first? What was the first digit?
A 1, because I rolled a 1 and a 3, but I rolled them together. Sorry.
That's okay. It's all right. I forgot that synthetics don't have a 66.
No, they thing, and every time they get critted, they go up the thing a little bit further, don't they?
Yeah, so yeah.
Right.
So you smack her with your stun button, and she does. She freezes and jerks. You can see like the skin, the synthetic skin, sort of tear under the electrostatic charge that would, and just fluid ruptures, and she begins like her head, and she does a bit of an ash kind of thing.
However, my power roll did not go well. I rolled 5 dice, and 3 of them were 1s.
Oh,
so
big
my baton's
charge!
Down, yeah, my baton's down to 2. It's fine. I'll just use it as a bludgeon when it runs out.
All right, Gordo.
So I'm going to pop a grenade at the pack of them.
Mm-hmm.
Just a static grenade at the pack of them. No, because you've gone for that one.
So you've gone through. So there's some on the left and some on the. There's 2 on the left, 1 on the right, and go. Let's bring up the map. Actually, that might help.
That's fine. I'll pop the grenade at the 2 on the left.
Okay, you're gonna go on the 2 on the left.
Yeah, pop the grenade at the 2 on the left. 2, 3, 4, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 11 on my panic roll.
11 on your panic roll. That means your roll fails.
Yes.
You don't do the thing. Oh
Yeah.
no.
And you must use your next action to move away from danger and find a safe spot if possible.
Okay, so I'm
you
running
can
back
make
up the
a
stairs.
retreat roll if you are engaged. Your stress level is decreased by 1, but the stress level of everyone else in short range increases by 1.
Does that mean I run up the stairs screaming, ah?
Yeah, Gordo just runs up the stairs.
And we all get a stress point.
And everybody gets, because he's leaving combat.
And my stress points are going to the roof at the moment.
I'm not hiding in the reactor room, by the way.
Don't worry,
Yeah,
Dan.
yeah,
As soon
no,
as you hit stress 8, you become functional and useful. That's my experience.
Run
Stress
up
8
the
is the
stairs.
goal.
I'm almost there.
All right. So yeah, Maxon, you see Gordo run up the stairs past you. What do you want to do, Ben?
Did he hit the 2 that he was shooting at?
No,
No, because when you get
11,
over 10, you fail.
Okay, and if you go full auto, can you hit multiple targets?
Mm-hmm. But it empties your clip, so your slow action next round would need to be to reload.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that. I'll go full auto on the 2.
Well, you don't have to. You can aim at 1 and then daka. You can choose your other targets later.
So you use successes, don't you, to distribute it with?
You distribute them among the targets.
Oh,
in the
okay,
air.
I'll do that then.
So you're just going to go full auto. You're going to need to make a hit first.
So,
So it's
agility,
plus 2
ranged combat.
from the pulse rifle,
plus 2 from the pulse rifle.
plus 2 from full auto. Your stress level goes up because you're full auto.
Yeah.
And you gonna aim, I assume, as well for 1.
Unless
why
you
not?
want to keep an action to like
Reload.
no, because you
No,
can't.
because that's a slow action.
Dodge.
So dodge, or you want to move.
I will keep an action actually, so I won't add that one.
Okay.
Yeah, no need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
Oof. Okay. So you start with 1. You on the stairs. You start with the first one. You got 5 successes. So that's at least 2 damage on the first one, because your first success is 2 damage from the gun, and then every successive dot is a damage. Is that making sense to everybody? Hope so.
Yep.
Yeah. So you're just going to stop at 2 on this, or are you going to do any more? Let me have a look at what these guys.
You can spend an action to change your initiative.
Ben can steal the initiative of 5 right now.
Well,
Yeah.
no, you could swap. You could.
Yeah. Put them on 8.
No, 10. They're on 10.
Oh, they're on 10.
But the other question is how many damage do you want to split among these 3 folks? Is the other question.
Right. Okay.
So you've got, if you don't.
I want to take 1 out
Okay.
first and foremost before I walk any fire.
So the first one you shoot at, 2 damage from the first shot, and then 2
Yep.
more successes, 4 damage, drops him. Do you want to roll a d66 for him?
Yes, I do. 63.
Oof, that's lethal.
Dead. D-E-A-D.
Yeah, instant death. Gut him. Disembowels. His insides are exploded.
Was he made of yogurt?
No, he wasn't. He's made of flesh and blood.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah.
Feel a bit bad about that.
Yeah. So yeah, that's three of your dice.
Yep.
So
I've
what
got
have you
2 more dice to walk fire with.
Yeah. You want to
So I
just?
should walk that to the one just next to him.
All right. So that's 2 damage for that dude. Doesn't kill him, unfortunately. Doesn't
Is he
kill him.
yogurty?
No, he's not. He's bloody. He's bloody.
So these guys are kind of fucked up in the head then.
Possibly. Gun from the floor on the stairs.
Yeah.
You've seen Gordon run up the stairs behind you, Maxon move forward, and just let's rock.
Can I see any to shoot from here?
From where?
You'll need to reload. You
I
did
see.
a
Yeah,
Full
good
autoed,
point.
Yeah.
So that's what I'll be doing. I'll be taking a position up on the stairs to kind of reload and
Okay.
recock and take a target.
All right. So you're going to use your slow action to slow action to reload and your quick action to maybe move to a good position.
And some cover.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, sure. Move to the side, take a position there, around there. All right, it's them. Breacher is attacking Mother Mishka. Both of them with, like, disregard to Maxon, who's just murdering them. Turn around and start trying to shoot him. Shoot Breacher. Alright, the first one gets 2 successes. You need to make armor roll because that would be 3.
On 3 dice, I get 2 successes.
Alright, so you take 1 point of damage.
Was it?
It's a pulse rifle, so the first one does 2 damage.
Oh, did I get extra 6? Yeah, sorry,
Yeah,
I
so you got two
thought you only got...
successes.
Oh, very good, well done. Okay,
Yeah,
I take my point of damage.
You're a big target. Let's hope the other one does the same.
I'm hard.
Yeah, the second one only gets 1 success, so this would be 2 damage.
I got 1 success that time, so...
Alright, so 1 more damage.
It's fine, we're all good here still.
You have taken damage in combat. If this is the first damage you've taken in this combat, your stress goes up.
In this combat, yeah, okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
your stress goes up. Because they hit you, Breacher. So these guys, and as they're shooting, they're like, Mishka, we'll save you, mother! Kind of thing.
I mean, she's all yoggity on the floor, so...
Yeah, she loses her slow action. But her quick action...
Scrape herself off the floor.
Flick yogurt in your eyes. Ah!
Yeah, she's going to dash to the airlock.
I mean, she's not dashing anywhere.
Yeah, quick action, she's going to start crawling. She's going to start crawling towards the airlock. 8. Breacher, what are you doing?
Breacher's just like, oh, don't make this harder than it has to be. And kind of walks up behind her and just goes boom on the back of her head as she's crawling across the floor.
All right, make an attack roll.
I am now on 5 panic dice though, so this is very worrying.
At least you got a -2 for
So I get 6 on my panic overall.
Overall.
So
I like the way
just...
there was like the I do that, and then I have to take 2 off.
It's because I got a plus and then minus. It's just and then I get 5 successes, which will all just be damage again. So it's 4 damage in total. No, 5 damage in total.
5 damage in total.
Actually, do you know what? I'm gonna use one to steal her initiative because I don't like being in, right?
You're gonna be number 5 no, number 6 next time.
6 next time, yeah. And do I need to roll a d6
number
for
6 work for?
All right, she reduces one of them, and we just go up the escalation on the
Does it just go up the escalation, or do I roll?
No, synths just go up the escalation, I believe.
yeah.
All right, so okay, cool.
Yeah, so she...
Oh, that's a shame because I just rolled a 6 as well. Oh, that's unfortunate.
111. Let's quick. 111.
However, I don't lose any more power on my baton. Oh, she's stunned. She could have crawled anywhere if she wanted to.
And she lost her slow action.
She lost her slow action, so as a quick action, she crawled. Yeah.
I thought they can get stunned, androids.
No, androids can. It's aliens that can't get stunned. I
Mhm.
can't stun the xenomorphs. But
Wait,
droids and humans, I can.
I'm waiting for the big xenomorphs to rip the airlock off.
Let's hope these have got magnetized boots in them.
Yeah.
All right, so as you
If they haven't, jump and go foot first.
Yeah.
you swing down, like you slam her in the back, and you can see like her legs. You've obviously hit some sort of lower servos, and her legs just twitch. That was 8. 9. Gordo, what are you doing? You ran away. You took a breather. You want to go back into the fight?
Don't I lose a turn?
I
thought I had to
you.
spend the next.
As you found a safe place to be, your stress
seek
level goes
cover.
down by 1.
After 1 round, you can act normally.
Oh, there you go. All right, so you take a breath.
Yeah.
You try and calm down, except this place won't let you calm down.
No.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, it won't let you calm down.
No.
So you don't recover your stress by 1. Sorry.
But you can act normally next go.
Oh, so I'm still on 5. Okay.
Yeah. And then Maxon.
Repeat fire. Same again.
Okay.
You got to reload.
We got to reload.
I have got reload, so I'll reload and then fire. So I don't get the +2 from the gun, or I do get the +2 from the gun.
Can you shoot as a fast action? I didn't think you could.
No.
No, because
No, you
your
have
slow
to
action is
reload.
either shoot or reload. That's why you got to reload.
So lose around for reload.
So you reload, and you could do like gun. You could take up position, or you could move further into the room. You could
Or you
head
could just
over.
take out your sidearm and.
Oh yeah, you could take out a pistol. Don't you have a pistol or a flamer or something?
I don't. We do have flamers, don't we?
Set
do
fire
have
to these
flamers.
humans.
We did bring flamers, but I don't want to use flamers on humans. I'm just going to boot this guy, you know?
Have you not got a combat knife? Just stab him.
Yeah, I've got a combat knife. So we'll stab him, yeah.
All right, you're gonna go over and stab this other guy that you shot before.
Yeah.
Good plan. Close combat, Mr. Maxon. Staff Sergeant Maxon, sorry. Not Mr.
2 successes in close combat. How many dice? So little trust.
Yeah, roll a d66.
Ooh. 32.
32.
Groin hit.
You stab him in the groin.
Oh, grim.
What shot?
You're a souvenir, mate.
Yeah. You stab him in the groin.
Oh, that makes me cringe.
Yeah. That was 10. Brings us back round to gun. You're ready. Maxon is going a little bit feral here, I think. He's just went over and stabbed this dude in the kind of thing. What are you
Actually, in
doing, Dan?
fairness, it wouldn't have been the combat knife. It would have been the axe. So it's just an upswing to the crotch
Yeah,
with a
good.
fire axe.
Yeah. What are you doing, Dan? What's gun gonna
Is there
do?
one left?
There's 2 pokes
Well, if I
left.
can if I can aim, well, and shoot, I will.
All right, so you're going to shoot the guy that's on the floor because he's not dead, he's just broken, or you're going to shoot the other dude who's not dead? Who's
The
not
dude that's not dead.
Okay, yeah, sure.
And now I'm on a lot of panic dice, but I need that one. I'm aiming, but I'm not in.
Panic
Just
dice are your
look something
friend. That's what makes you effective.
Not mine. You made me run away.
Oh, mama. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 successes.
5 successes. Are you converting that all into damage? Would you like to do
Yes.
anything else? All into damage. All right, yeah, you kill him.
Good.
Roll a d66.
Oh, this is your favourite roll, Dan. You're really good at these.
It's not for you, it's for him. Roll a d66.
I was worried.
It's nice that it's on the other foot,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a 6.
And what's the other one?
4.
64.
64 was the
64.
one you had next. That was
You-
literally the one that you had to get next.
Maybe
You
you
got
just
a
dodged it.
66, then a 65. Now you got a 64.
Yeah.
So, you just shoot him in the head. You just head shot, perfect. He goes down, dead. So there's only one of those dudes. That's 2. 5 is Breacher.
Yeah. Is she still moving around?
She's still moving around. Yeah, her legs are a little bit wobbly, but she's still moving around.
Okay. I guess I suppose I continue wailing on her a little bit.
Okay.
But Breacher doesn't even doesn't seem to be even enjoying this right now. It's
Well, it's
actually
no fun, is it, really? It's got a
No.
bit Shaun of the Dead.
yeah, it's just a bit. Come on, just die already.
She might be useful.
Well, I mean, we could just take her core, can't we? We don't need to take her.
Fine. I wouldn't know.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just seem to be keep rolling 5 successes on this. I am rolling 15 dice, so
Nice.
yeah, 5 successes, so it's 5 damage again.
Okay. So you slam her again. You're gonna make a power roll.
Yeah, I didn't lose any power last time. I didn't lose any power this time.
Excellent. So you continue to sort of smack this android, stunning her, beating her up. What are we up to now?
He's literally saying, like, just why won't you die? Like, Breacher's not used to things still being alive after being hit this many times by his baton.
So she, like, her arm begins fritzing, and she's dragging herself along with the other arm. We've took the other two out. Maxon, are you going to execute this dude in front of you? Is anybody going to try and, like, because the other two have been killed. This dude is still alive. What are you going to do?
Is he still trying to take offensive action? Because I won't execute unless he continues acting against us.
Well, he's broken. So
is he able to be hostile in any way? And is he demonstrating any kind of hostile intention?
Yeah, he is hostile. He's cussing at you. He's crying. He's genuinely, like, emotionally distraught. Like, when he sees Breacher, like, beating up this android, he is crying. He is distraught. He is upset.
Let me make my empathy roll. God damn it, Breacher. I can't believe you're making me do this.
Just shoot him.
Well, will you look at that? The one roll I needed to fail, and I passed it. I can't shoot him.
Can't bring it to you.
He's pathetic.
He is pathetic. He's crying. He's like calling out for the mother. Maybe she looks and a twitchy arm sort of waves at him.
Unfortunately, I got a success.
And you just can't manage to make yourself end this fool's life. We don't need the combat because there's no real hostilities. He's not dead. She's one arm functioning and she's trying to pull herself towards the airlock. But Breach is in this position where he could literally pick her up and throw her over his shoulder at the minute. There's yogurt all over the floor. It looks like snail trails.
Ew.
Yeah, Breach is probably just going to drag her carcass back towards the Sarge so he can decide what to do with her.
I'll just behead her when he gets there with the axe.
Okay, so you just...
If he puts a boot on the body, I'll just, like, chunk.
Yeah, okay. If the Sarge tells me that's what he wants to do, and then, that's what he'll do. Put his boot on and...
The guy who's there, openly weeping, like you absolutely distraught, inconsolable hysterics as you murder Mother Mishka.
Man, these guys are fucked up.
Absolutely gone. As you stood in this room now, after the combat and after the chaos, you can see that the airlock that she was heading to, yes, it's a proper airlock on this side, but you can see there is an emergency seal on the outside, and there is a ship docked.
Good enough for me. Cash, get down here. We're going.
You sure?
We've got a ship, man. What more do you want?
No, I'll bring... you want me to leave the woman, or should I just bring...
Bring the professor. She's too dangerous.
No problem. And, you head down to the ship. He heads down, coming to you, on the move. Heads down onto the...
Marines, guard position, wait for Cash.
Breacher kind of patches himself up a little bit as best he can with a med kit.
Yeah, absolutely.
I shall come out and say, I'm sorry, guys.
Yes, one success.
Cash catches
up
with
much,
you.
Man.
Does Cash catch up with you, Gordon? Does he like, hey man, what you doing? You all right? Talks you around.
Man, I freaked out, man. It's getting tough.
Shit gets real, Gordon. Do not worry.
So we descend. We get into the and this ship. It looks like it's a commandeer. It's like a jury-rigged hunk of junk. There's a big cargo bay on it, though, right? Big cargo bay. So you can make your own assumptions over what she was. Mother Mishka was planning here. It's not
Breacher below the station.
Are we in the ship? Are we flying away now?
Yeah, that's what my so it's not a complicated system. You can get onto the ship. You can blow the soft umbilical.
I can fly the ship.
Gordon, fly the ship. Breacher, blow the station.
Gordon, make a piloting roll.
Did anyone check the outside of the hull?
How?
We
Look
lost
out the
that
window.
ability.
I've rolled all my panic dice first, and I haven't rolled a face hugger. No successes yet, but this is a good thing.
Yeah, it means you can either re-roll if you've got one, or
1,
push
2,
if you
3,
don't.
4.
You've got a reroll left, haven't you?
I'll re-roll. Do I have to re-roll all the dice?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, I'm re-rolling all the dice.
Yeah, you have to
I got
re-roll
no
everything that's not a
No
success.
successes. On 10 dice, no successes. Okay, so I got 3 successes. No face huggers. I'm all good.
It's not a problem. Really easy to blow the umbilical. Really simple ship to fly. It's not a complicated thing. Does, you notice, have a rather, like somebody's patched in quite a good set of guns and combat sort of protocols and things in here. Shouldn't be this advanced on what is essentially a freighter. Somebody has been doing some repair work here. You blow the umbilical, you drift off, and then you punch it. Just as Breacher goes,
I think we're all going to look out the back window while that happens.
I'm staying looking out the front. I'm not looking anywhere else other than my controls.
I'm going to be white. No, sorry, carry on.
No, go for it. Go. What were you going to say, Dan?
I was going to assume I'm going to wipe blood off myself.
Wipe the yogurt that's covered you and that kind of stuff. And we fly off, and we move to the Tamb. We fly off to the Tamb. We go to make the rendezvous. The Tamb is quiet when you come in. So you fly in, you're expecting like what would it be? Like ident, friend or foe, like that kind of stuff.
On the Tamb?
Yeah, it would fit in the Tamb, yeah.
Okay.
It's like a freighter. It's probably a tiny bit, a bit bigger than a Cheyenne, but it's no bigger than the Mantis style craft that folks come around. And you're mustered in the hangar of the Tamb. So the Tamb is quiet, as you'll normally where you'd expect a sort of, identify yourself, and eventually, a voice on the radio comes through, and Gordon and Cash would recognize it as it comes through. This is Staff Sergeant Zimborski. And he's like, unidentified freighter. State your intentions. Send IFF or transponder details.
Zimborski?
Gordo? Is that you little motherfucker? All right, I'm clearing a hangar. We've got some guests here that you're gonna have to meet. Good to know you're still around.
Just need to fly in a circle so you can make sure there's nothing on the outside of my ship.
Good call. Yeah.
And I'll fly around in a circle before I land.
All right, so you want a visual inspection of the ship before you dock?
Yeah.
What the fuck is this? All right, sure.
Does anything move?
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Cool. Well, you wouldn't, would you? I imagine she's probably quite good at hiding.
Yeah.
I'll dock.
Docking bay is clear for you.
Okay.
It's good to hear your voice. And yeah, we dock with the Tamb, and I think that's where we'll end it.
Yeah.
I think that's where we'll end it tonight, because we've ran a little bit later than we normally would like to. And yeah, the freighter that we took off the Talos, as it's exploded not far away, we dock in, doors close, and we return to the Tamb. At least Staff Sergeant Zimborski is there.
Yeah, he's so cool.
He is a cool
That we
dude.
think.
Yeah,
Zimborski is a fucking dude. You leave him alone.
he is a dude.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying. Are we sure that it was actually Zimborski?
No, we
not
think
some
it is.
voice
We got a
modulation?
message from Zimborski before, so.
Yeah.
Speaking as Zimborski, we were heading out to the temp to read the riot act to the goddamn general and give him a right bollocking.
Yeah. I don't know what's causing all this roboting, folks. I'm really sorry. Maybe it's my internet connection. Zim is back because Breacher is about to die horribly from radiation poisoning. We might have to make some rolls next week. But
I'm
yeah,
going
thank you.
straight to the medical bay.
Thank you very much.
Injecting iodine into your eyes.
Thank you very much for joining us, folks. I won't keep us long while we are roboting as this sounds. Thank you very much to awesome players Dan and Simon and Dan and Ben, and we will be back tomorrow for Hot Vampire Summer. Yeah, 2100
Full
BST.
house.
Full house, nice. Do come and check us out on Discord. Discords, multiple. There we go. And we can carry on this silly conversation over there. You can find out more about what we're doing here on Garblag Games. And if you're watching on YouTube, do come and join us on Twitch because it's great fun. Should we play the All the Dead People's Names video on the way out? That's a good one to see everybody's name. Thanks for joining us. See you tomorrow, folks.